Hello, people of Earth! It's your pal, the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming away with another low-key broadcast. Tonight is Thursday night, and you know what that means. What I'd like to have right now is for all you fat, out-of-shape sweat hogs to keep the noise down while I show the ladies what a real wrestling promotion looks like. With the GWA in Fire Pro Wrestling World. But first, I'd like to say hello to everyone in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter where when you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, happy to have you with us, and hope the day finds you well. I almost had a little Fritz in the middle of that intro there. But let us now do our maintenance with the GWA. Let's see. What can we get up to? All right. I have roster news, as there usually is, to start us off, and it's certainly not something I toy with 10 to 15 minutes before I go on air. This is heavy duty stuff that happens over the course of our real life wrestling promotion that we are running. If I'll just go to manage stables here, I'll just transfer wrestlers so you can see what's going on here. The industry has been formed. Jack Howard, the Hollywood Hunk, our current champion, has joined forces with the other GWA originals, let's call them. The Divine Matt Robinson. This is also teaching me all their nicknames. The Anti-Gravity Kid David Houston. More on the fact that they're paired up later. And Thomas Walker, the Brilliant Devil, to form the industry. They're kind of tired of all these people that haven't been with the company since day one taking credit for their success, where Jack Howard solely convinced that the responsibility and the reason for the success of the GWA were squarely on the shoulders of these four men. In response to that, Dan O'Brien has begun training with Daichi Hashimoto and Walter at a gym he is calling the Dragon Dojo. So they are on the lookout for a new member to match the industry. But now we sort of have 6 factions, even though 4 of them are just conveniently labeling where the good guys and bad guys in the heavies and juniors are. Not that that sort of really matters, but again, it's just sort of keeping them straight in my headcanon. And we're going to try to at least build these out to being 4 per group, because I'm going to, first and foremost, expand our gym, because we are currently at our maximum of 21 roster members. So first and foremost, bam! Level 5 gym. Congratulations. Now let's do everything under 20 grand. Like, while we're already spending money, let's level up a few other stuff, or a few other things. While they were working on the gym, they snuck in there and upgraded some of the equipment. There. Nothing under 20 grand now. Look at that. I don't know how much more that gets us in terms of roster, so let's check that real quick. 5 more people. That's perfect. Hello, SSD Ninja. Lovely to see you as always. Welcome here bright and early for a GWA night. That's right, you said you had some time off. Thanks for spending some of it with me. Anyway, we now can... Oh, let me say it first, of course. We can hire 5 new people, 1 at a time, obviously. 1 per month. So let me just double check. Yeah, we sent this person on a 6-month scouting trip of America for anybody that matches our Kings Road style. So I'm hoping to get a return out of scouting, because so far it's just kind of throwing money away. So we have, let me grab my clipboard, because I absolutely keep real life notes for this game. My apologies as the audio quality changes as I move around my microphone here. Let me flip to my roster page. Ah, yes, so satisfying. We need someone in the face heavyweight division. We need someone in Dragon Dojo, and we need someone on the heel junior side. Let's just check out heavyweights for now and see if there's anybody exciting. First, of course, we're going to look at our free agents. And I've decided to open up the old purse strings there. We were looking for sort of the cheapest available talent, I'm not going to lie. But we're just keeping an eye out for Kings Road or Strong Style. And the higher stats, the better. And then we'll sort of decide from there. I don't know why they're... Idris Abraham. That's like a Canadian indie wrestler. I feel like whoever made the Smash edits may have overvalued them a little bit, but that's okay. Nobody here that I would really... Matt Cardona, that's a weird one. Showman style, though. Nowhere close. Good popularity, though. We do want to get over, first and foremost, in America, our home territory. No, I'm not really seeing anybody out of Europe. My apologies to the free agent pool of Europe. That really is lighting my world on fire here. I mean, Andrade would be decent only for the boost in Mexico. And we're kind of focusing on America first and Japan second, and then we're going to branch out into Europe and Latin America last, I feel. So let me just see. I just want to look if there's anybody like name value alone that just immediately leaps out at like, yeah, I need them immediately. Whoa! The Major Jinder was ripped. That's nice. No, there's nobody really here in Latin America that really jumps out. Japan, there's going to be some, I'm sure. Injured. That's too bad. I mean, we could probably still hire them maybe, but I don't know. Okay. Oh, if only Jun wasn't in his 50s. Like, Jun Akiyama in his prime. Absolutely. Oh, you know what? You know what would just be dastardly? What if I signed... Wow, that is a crazy salary, though. But the popularity worldwide is kind of worth it. And the New Japan heavyweight title that would come with it is my bigger point that would come with it. But I don't think I'm going to be that cruel. I have so many other promotion belts already. I have to find a 66 and Masanobu Fuchi's still rocking, huh? Boy, oh boy. Suzuki would be terrifying to have in the league. That's an official New Japan edit, so that's going to be like as terrifying as the real one, or as close as they can get. There's no way Samu Nishimura is still going. 49. Good gracious. Man, they ever work long in Japan. Takeo Omura, yeah, again, Omori, excuse me, in his early 50s. Hanma, mid 40s. T-Hawk, that's not bad for the junior division. Did I pass Goto? Oh, Zeus? Zeus? Hang on, Zeus for 9, and he brings the All Japan title with him. I would hire him and then go ahead and let All Japan people come challenge him to take their belt back. I wouldn't mind that at all. Just featuring that on our cards for a while. Plus Zeus then, when he's here, he's exactly the sort of style we want. Okay. So that's a shortlister. I'm going to maybe try for Zeus, but the bigger play is to get somebody that already has good popularity or high popularity or potential in our North American territory already. So we're looking for somebody that fits our style, which is a little harder. Bill Bullock is a wrestler that the game made in GWA when it started. They're too sneaky and cheesy, and they cheat too much for our style, so I don't really want to try them again. Woof. 43, but at the same time, oh, I didn't know Bobby Lashley was older. 43, but at the same time, it's for all the good it does them. I mean, would absolutely be a draw worldwide. Worldwide. I'm going to put people in the seats to see Brock Lesnar do stuff, but if they just decimate my entire roster, that's not good either. He kicks. He Judas effects. He's 50. Cedric, I already tried to get before. Trying to get someone like late 20s, early 30s would be great. Wow, Eli Drake's older than I thought too. I mean, you can work a lot longer in real life now because of certain changes to the North American style and stuff. And like just people being healthier longer too. But in this game, the older you are, the more likely you are to retire and like walk away from your contract. So I'm trying to avoid stuff like that. Josh Alexander again, not the right style, but based on his moveset and stuff, he would blend in fine. Not seeing anybody better than Zeus so far, because that's our current benchmark. Oh god, low-key. Just, I wouldn't offer a contract just from the hassles alone of trying to talk that guy into doing anything other than win convincingly. Would not be worth the hassle. right. No, thank you, Matt Hardy. Mickey Williams was the other created wrestler that was on our roster initially. No plans on bringing them back to be part of this industry stable that Jack Howard started. Let me be quite clear on that. I've been eyeing Natalia on my short list already, just because pretty decent popularity for that. Look at that low salary, and it would be fun to have a female in the junior division. I think that would be great. At the moment, S&D Ninja, yeah, this mode is called Fire Promoter, and yeah, it is a promotional management portion of the game. And then, as you've seen, progressing through all these menus and stuff, I then get to book the events, and I can then watch them and comment on them, or I can, if I really want to, play them out myself. If I weren't alone. I mean, if there are more people playing at the moment, we could have a few controllers set up, and we could have a bunch of people playing through all these matches and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so soup to nuts, you can do all the wrestling stuff in Fire Pro Wrestling World. And I haven't looked at yet or quite touched there's career modes where you start from a trainee and go all the way to the main event of a Wrestle Kingdom in a Tokyo Dome for the IWGP title, for example. It's pretty much a catch-all of stuff you would want to do in a wrestling game. I'm not really seeing... Oh yeah, he's from Hawaii. I was going to say, why is Daiokia? Ooh, Timothy Thatcher would be good, but freestyle. And also... Oh man, he would fit in perfectly with Dragon Dojo, but I'm trying to look for a junior for their team. A Tracy Williams would be good there. Stylistically. Wardlow, just to have the F10 on the roster. I mean, instead of the F5, we could pay this guy way less money to hit F10s. 1188 at a 32-year-old, I don't think is their actual date of birth. I think whomever made this doesn't know, and that might be the default. Maybe that seems like just where it starts. But I don't know, maybe they were born on New Year's Day. Who am I to judge? Alright, so Wardlow for the giggles out of that pool. And now here we do the sneaky stuff, where I'm going to go to... Oh, let's look at the NWA, who just decimated us in a 5-on-5 competition. Let's see if we can steal Eddie Kingston from them. I don't even know what title they have. Hang on. Nick Aldis, Eddie Kingston. Oh, they have half their tag titles. Let's destroy the tag division. Showman style, though. Crazy. With the moves that he has. No way. Maybe not. Let's see. Nobody there. I want to try the pluck. What you want to do here is... Oh, Eddie Kingston is is the guy. The style that he's rocking is Showman style, if you look under match style. He's the Outlaw Eddie Kingston is the name. Alright, what you try to look for is what the people in leagues are who, at the very bottom there, does not trust their promotion they're in anymore. You want to look for trust level D. So nobody in there. Let's see, anybody in Ring of Honor? PCO would be hilarious. Oh my. They're very much relying heavily on PCO to carry them. I would be expecting all of the other leagues to boost their rosters as fast as I am, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Wow. So pricey, though. I guess that's because of their position in a larger league more than anything else. Okay. But if I could steal Keith Lee would be ridiculous. I've already stolen Luchasaurus from AEW. Wow, who had all those belts? Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson. Just rocking and rolling, huh? Alright. Anybody not trust the company? Everybody doing okay? Oh, Jamie Hayter's not too happy about stuff. Or Brandy's not too happy, but no offense to Brandy, but I'm not in a position or not really feeling like offering you a contract. Okay. Hospitalized. Out on doctor's orders is Shane McMahon for 3 months, so we won't be talking to them anytime soon. These are all going to be showman style, yeah. So there are some that they added to their own. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Their own roster. Okay. After all that, let's have a chat with Zeus. Wow, that's a pricey dinner we're sending them off to, but no problem. Actually, first, because I didn't do this, or I don't remember, excuse me, the last time I did this. Let me just save real quick, because we are absolutely going to do our normal jazz where... Wow! Fat signing bonus is enough to change their mind. Well, I'm going to definitely offer you the lowest of this. How? Okay. Now the reason I saved is because this is a video game. And it doesn't make sense, at least to me, that you would only be able to negotiate a potential contract once a month. So, let's pretend that that offer never happened. And let's try again. The game otherwise limits you to one attempt a month at any person. One piece of talent gets a contract offer per month. And they say yes or no, and then you can't, as a company, talk to anyone else until the next time, until after you run a show. Yeah. So I try to do like a 3 strikes and you're out sort of thing, where I'll maybe lowball them a couple times. Yeah, where it should, I agree, it should allow you to do more, but it should maybe cost more each time. Or even then, why would you, a company only be allowed to talk to one piece of talent? You need at least 2 to have a match. Anyway, so I'm going to offer him the lowest offer again. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Everybody cross your fingers, and... Okay, they did not bite the second time. Usually it's a 3 strikes and you're out policy, where I just accept it. But they're not interested. So this time, I'm going to offer them the middle amount. And see what happens. It's going to be a little more costly than I anticipated, but it is adding, or would be adding, or will be adding, let's be positive about it, the All Japan heavyweight title, which, as I said, I would then start inviting All Japan talent to my league to come take their belt back. And then I'd at least have Zeus, who has, look at that popularity, A in North America, S in Japan, so crazy over in Japan, and then a B elsewhere. Like worldwide, this guy's a friggin' star. I know he's a little older, but that's okay, because we're just gonna put you in the ring as much as we can, as much as your body will allow, for as long as we can. That's pretty much what we're doing with all these guys until they get tired of working for me and give you the platform to do what you do. Okay, here we go. I hope you like. This is still a sizable. This is like half a year's pay. So let's, more than half a year's pay. How about this? How does this sound? Aha! Yes! Now we have both Zeus and and the All Japan Pro Wrestling title is within our organization. So now we will transfer a wrestler with no affiliation. Hello, Zeus. You are now... Ooh, let me just double check. Who is lacking? Okay, you're definitely not a junior. Okay, we'll just put you in the face heavyweight side. We got a lot of Japanese talent. And now we save. Okay. Now if we look at our human resources, if we look at our records and help, and view the title belts, going down to... Stardom doesn't exist anymore, so some of the title belts listed only exist because they're in my... Like, Mustafa Ali is the NXT Heavyweight Champion, and they're in my league. Various others. DDT still has all their belts. Ring of Honor still, and Dragon Gate still have all theirs. There, All Japan! The original champion, because very shortly after I started this save, entirely, playing this game, within a month or maybe 3 at most of the game starting, Zeus won their heavyweight title and then quit All Japan. So he's just been freelancing since. So now he has a home, and their belt has a home. And I'm going to start, like I said, inviting people from All Japan, because we have a decent relationship with them, to come and fight for their title back. Oh, nice. What was their demo about? Okay, so we can start running an event here. As I've started doing, I'm going to book the event and then back out and make the merchandise afterwards. Okay. Yes, finally! Sex Ferguson is here to referee. Oh, nice! Like using RPG Maker software or some other sort of production suite, or just coding it themselves. Title match. I can't do it All Japan. Oh no, I have to confirm the match card. Okay, let me invite somebody first. Let me invite from All Japan Kento Miyahara. The best. You're like, this is in real life the ace. Nice. This is the ace of All Japan in real life. So this is technically their best of the best. So I'm going to ask the best of the best to come in and fight for your very own belt against Zeus. Woof. I'll do it. I'll do it. Please say yes. Wowzers. Superstars can be prima donnas. Okay, I'm going to keep inviting people from your organization to come try to take your title back. Like, I'm going to do the best I can here. Oh, Yuji Hino's dope. Let's try this. Come on in. No, almost took the bait. I'm not trying to do anything bad here. I'm like, this time I'm legit trying to work for your benefit. Okay, Kai, I'm going to invite as many people as it takes. No. Joe, do you want to come in? No. Suwama, do you want to come in? There! Finally. Suwama versus Zeus. Yeah, I believe you mentioned Punch Club to me before. I haven't had a chance to take a look at that one, but I definitely wrote it down. Oh no! Oh, we lost our chance at Sex Ferguson. Oh wait, maybe I can back up. Okay. Dragon Gate. Nope, those are different. Pardon me while I do this. You only have 3 options at created referees in this list, and they don't cost you any extra money, but they're random, right? So, oops. So it seems every time I load this, I get 2 new choices. There! That's all I wanted, was another crack at having Sex Ferguson referee our matches. Which is hilarious, because I'm planning to put Doc Ellis on the card. Anyway. In our opening contest, and we're going to go ahead and rearrange these as needed. Zeus is putting the All Japan Heavyweight title on the line in our really big favor match to Suwama. These big lads are going to duke it the heck out. And honestly, I hope Zeus takes his belt back to his promotion. That's literally what I'm doing this for, but if it doesn't happen, I'm okay with that too. Alright, more title matches, you say? We can do at least 6. Jack Howard, our 12th champion, is going to put his belt on the line. Finally! Finally! Against David Houston. This way, they're keeping it in the family. That's how they explained it to the commissioner. Because the announcement of the industry came at the press conference and contract signing for this fight. 2 men stood up, shook hands, and announced the formation of their faction after agreeing to face one another for the biggest prize in the GWA. Diabolical, some would say. Alright, Pentagon Jr. I should be checking on everyone's, shoot, let me do this first. Oh, this is just going to show me the juniors. I was like, why isn't it giving me a full list? I just want to see everyone's condition. Is anyone doing poorly? No, everyone in the junior division is doing great. So anybody can face anyone else. Also, oh, I had a note here. Oh no, I'm definitely going to check out Punch Club, for sure, because I remember you recommending it. And so far, I think every game you mentioned to me thought it was at least look interesting enough to put on my list, and you know, it might take a while to get off the list because everyone has the list, you know what I'm talking about, or the pile of shame, or whatever they call it. But I shall endeavor to do my best. Oh yes, we're booking Marufuji versus Tyler Bate at some point in this program because the people demand it. People have demanded it. Mark Andrews. Oh, he's got the tag belts. Okay. All right then, Rey Mysterio, who doesn't do a lot of winning these days. We'll see what he can do against Pentagon Jr. We're also trying to move the last of our masks, so if we can get 2 mask wrestlers in a high position here, maybe we can work something out. I believe our dual champion here, Mustafa Ali, defended the Stardom Junior belt last month, so this month we're going to have him defend the NXT belt against... Okay, now I can check everybody's stats. Oh, Jack Howard is in poor condition, but we're having them wrestle anyway. They could drop the title with their stablemate. That's crazy. Oh dear. Ospreay's in poor condition. Half of the tag champs. See, the only risk that you run is, well, I mean, it's a big risk, is injury if you wrestle in poor condition. He's gonna do it anyway, because they're goofy that way. But now it's a question of the industry coming in to try to take titles. Okay, who's our MLW champion? Aichi Hashimoto, representing Dragon Dojo now, goes in direct competition with the industry, facing Matt Robinson. And then even though Ospreay is feeling poorly, we're going to see if we can't book a tag team match. Danny Ryan and Walter, both now of Dragon Dojo. Let's have Walter start the match, actually. I like how Walter gets fancy. When Walter gets fancy, he just puts on wrist tape. Done. And then Danny Bryan leading by example. Coming in to kick some boot. Already got a full house. And we're not even done. Already have a full house, we're not even done. Oh, I can't do the arena. Whoa. We already maxed out that. Are you kidding me? Hang on. Can't do the arena yet. We got a full house. There. That cut down a lot because we jacked up the prices we doubled the prices, but we haven't even booked the match that the people clamored to see. I made a note of it at the end of our last show. They were like, next month, please, please, please give us Naomichi Marufuji, which we're going to put in his third outfit, versus Tyler Bate. The public demanded it. And now we have a full house. 13,000 people just showed up to watch this singles match. That's amazing. Holy moly. Okay, so now we can start to move this stuff around. So we're going to put that in the semi-main. Hang on. The numbers change depending on the order of this stuff. Oops. Okay, 32 people. Just because these guys are crazy over. 21 less. 21 less. Oh wait, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. 21 less people showed up. Boom, now more people are showing up. Just having the match at all. More people showed up with that one in the main event. This is so interesting to me now. I've never experienced this before. Now it's not to capacity because it's too low on the card. Whoa. I mean, we're gonna main event with our own title. Okay. And then the junior title. We'll start with the tag team belts though. Holy moly. Semi-main, just a singles match between Tyler Bate and Naomichi Mirufuji. Kind of a cooldown match, I suppose, but it's gonna work. And we're able to charge $40 a ticket. And we have at least 40,000 people showing up, if not more. So what is that? $1.6 million on the gate? No. Yes. Oh, baby. So I think we're gonna be alright. I mean, I know we did a TV commercial, but if we even did a print ad... Whoa, look at all the people disappear. That's okay. We haven't even done merchandise yet, so we have a crowd of 40,000 people to produce stuff for. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and confirm that match card. Let me run it up. Starting out with the tag team match. Chroma Squad. Man. As much praise as you give me for my selection of indie titles. You run a Power Rangers kind of show. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Literally writing that down. Chroma Squad. Awesome. Okay, so we have booked our event. We're going to save. Now we need to do merchandise. Okay, we're not going to make any more of these, obviously, because we didn't sell them out at the last event that we booked, which was a disaster, because we went against the NWA in a best-of-5 singles match competition, and we only won 1 out of the 4, so no good. All right, we're at least spending $1 million on this show, though. There's 40,000 people. I feel like a quarter of them will probably be hungry. Regular goods, let's do 5. I'm trying to be real conservative with these because we still have to move the rest of these masks and DVDs and stuff. Let's do 3 on the photos, 3 on the towels, and 3 on the t-shirts. Scarcity hopefully creates demand. I never really work out exactly how much I'm going to make on that merch if it sells or whatever, but that's not really why I do it. I don't know, I just ballpark. I never need enough that it's a one-to-one where every person grabs a piece of merchandise or anything like that. So if I provide like enough options, hopefully all of them will sell out with the 40,000 bits of foot traffic in a confined area. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Yes! Even more people showed up than we were expecting because we booked that grudge match in the semi-main event. Our penultimate event of the second year here. Woo! Still have that full house? Amazing. We're gonna make a buck or two on this show, I hope. First up, Walter and Daniel Bryan of the newly formed Dragon Dojo will challenge for the GWA Openweight Tag Team Championships. I know it says heavyweight there, but you can book juniors and heavies and tag teams together. The tag team champions of Mark Andrews and Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay, not feeling so hot. Hopefully they don't get hurt. I have legit worry about 2 of our competitors this evening, but I wanted to show off everything the GWA had to offer. Anyway, that's enough inside baseball. Let's get down to the ring and this tag title contest. Your referee for this evening, Sex Ferguson. Oh, I didn't end up putting Doc Ellis on the show. Amazing. So Sex is absolutely available to ref this entire event. Walter electing to start off against the much smaller Mark Andrews. I believe the challenger is looking to dominate early, looking to show that aggressive side that both Daniel Bryan and Walter possess. A relationship and team built out of respect for in-ring ability and work ethic. The third member of Dragon Dojo, Daichi Hashimoto, will be defending their championship title later in the show. I honestly don't know which of the many titles it is. I think it's the MLW title. I could be wrong, though. I need to add to my roster page a list of what title belts are in the organization and who is holding them. Danny Bryan already signaling that he formed Dragon Dojo for one reason and one reason only, and that is to in-ring dominance of the GWA, and that includes championship titles. And since the tag division is kind of piecemeal at the moment because we only have 22 members of the roster as it stands. Affiliations and alliances are fleeting at best in most cases. But now that we actually have 2 stables, and pardon the unintended pun there, we're going to see a lot more rock solid. I keep trying to avoid the word stability, but I can't think of a synonym. It's just things are going to be looking up from here as we slowly build this roster out into something where we can actually have stables that actually mean something, at least in terms of headcanon rivalries and whatnot. Both sides of the champion squad so far not really having a good time against Walter, as you would expect them not to. The big Austrian in here just asserting himself, but as I say that, Mark Andrews trying their hardest, fight up, level the playing field. It's kind of a King's Road style, it's kind of a cumulative damage game. How many huge maneuvers like that can you endure? Walter is up quickly. Smartly makes the tag. You can see the one-on-one matchup game that usually takes place during tag team matches already coming into play as Tyler Bate and Walter, Mark Andrews here and Walter, what am I doing? Started the match. And now we've switched off to Will Ospreay pairing off with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan going to that midsection. He must have heard the scouting reports as well that Will Ospreay reported sore ribs before this event. Maybe Daniel Bryan felt the champions were right for the pickings. Sex Ferguson taking his sweet time to get over there for the cover. I don't know if he... I'm not going to say... I was going to question whether or not he partook. I don't know how much he partook of. Whoop, whoop. Blam. Before this event started. I don't know what substances or their quantities, but I know he's not all there at the moment, but at least he still showed up to referee this event for 40,000 strong. Ooh. Big headbutt there from Walter. Now you see the challengers switching up these matchups. Trying to get Mark Andrews. I don't know why I can't say the poor man's name. Trying to get him in there with Daniel Bryan now instead of Walter. Both challengers having a decent time of wearing down the champions to this point. The first, I would say, solid 10 minutes of this contest. It has solidly been in the challenger's corner. And here we have a pin tap now. Two count as Ospreay looks on from the apron. I guess had no doubt that Andrews would be able to kick out of that situation. Andrews now trying to create some separation. Gets Daniel Bryan work to the floor as he catches breath in the center of the ring. Only momentarily though, as the challenger's far fresher than the champion representative in the ring at this moment. In his corner, but elects not to make the tag. That might come back to haunt him. It's Mark Andrews now beginning to go on the offense. Now he makes a tag. Both men now switching out. And here we have Walter against Will Ospreay. I do not envy either champion in there against Walter. Big powerbomb. Andrews there standing on the apron, showing some form of confidence in his partner as well, and their ability to kick out of that huge powerbomb from Walter. Oh, and a devastating chop. Takes down Ospreay. Boot to the face, but Osprey's right up and makes the tag. Walter doesn't even wait for Andrews to get in the ring, punches him off the apron, and then falls him out to the floor. Will Ospreay is still standing on the apron, not helping out his partner at all. Couldn't be arsed, is Will Ospreay. A reminder that in the GWA, it is no man's land on the floor. There is no countouts. There are no disqualifications. Oh, there is only pain. As Mark Andrews eats another powerbomb, followed by a beautiful butterfly suplex into the guardrail, though, as Will Ospreay and Daniel Bryan remain on the apron. This is more gentlemanly than we're used to seeing from some of these tag team matches. Usually when it spills out to the floor, all four participants get all up in each other's business. Mark Andrews back into the ring, goes to the center, electing not to tag. Walter, having had his fun on the floor, calmly tags out to Daniel Bryan. Mark Andrews is able to take advantage. Something of an awkward tag there as the two men begin to slug it out. Mark Andrews thinks he's won with that drop kick. Daniel Bryan counters with a beautiful Enziguri to end that exchange. Daniel Bryan will be looking for that yes lock. Mark Andrews looking for a beautiful top rope maneuver. A shooting star press, I do believe. Oh, running knee from it. Daniel Bryan into the cover. 1, 2. Will Ospreay showing heart in a kick out. Daniel Bryan has won main events of WrestleMania with that move. Ooh. But also does pretty well with this one. The S-lock from Daniel Bryan on an injured Will Ospreay. Back to work on that midsection. Roll-ups are deadly in the GWA. Just a 2 count. I don't know, but there could be something to the rules here where somehow interceptions are turned off. I'm not quite so sure. A beautiful pin attempt there from Daniel Bryan gets a 2 count. And Will Ospreay now creating some distance, taking some time, getting his breath back, standing in the center of the ring. You don't see that from Will Ospreay that often. Usually he'll run right out after you, but as we said, oh, not feeling well and can't be feeling great after that powerbomb in the corner. Kicks out at 2 again. What resilience shown from one half of the tag team champions. Smartly making the tag now, though. He can recover on the apron. Mark Andrews returning the favor and dumping Walter to the floor. To what happened earlier in the match. Doesn't follow it up, though. Just daring Walter to get back inside. I don't know if that's the smartest move. As we've said, Walter's offense is not pretty, but he puts everything he has into everything he does. Every strike, every submission. This could do it here. Speaking of, sleeper in the challenger's corner. Mark Andrews able to escape, though. A beautiful hook kick. Downs the big Austrian. Andrews in the wrong part of town. It's a 1 count. Yeah, the interruptions must be turned off. There must be something going on with the tag rules. Or maybe it reset the rules when I did that NWA event last month. Ooh, 2 count there from Walter. Challengers can sense it if they can just pour it on a little more. Champions fighting at a deficit. Gotta find their way back into this matchup. Both members of the champion team have endured a lot of punishment, but they're about to say they can't dish it out after a beautiful 619 from Ospreay. Can't follow it up, though. Walter calmly throws Ospreay into his corner, returns to his corner, and tags his partner Daniel Bryan, who is met with some quick kicks from Ospreay. Rolled up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, almost got him. I almost said 3 there. I thought that was it. Obviously, both teams agreeing not to interfere in submission or pin attempts. 1, 2. Oh, after a series of beautiful counter reversals, Ospreay gets caught in a small package and almost gets pinned. Eats a beautiful belly to belly there as well. Trying to get himself psyched up, looking for the crowd's help. As we've said here, the champions have been at a deficit most of this matchup. Oh, Beautiful shooting star from Ospreay, though. Tags in Andrews. Kudo driver in the corner. Close to the ropes, but there's no rope breaks apparently either. 2 count, says referee Sex Ferguson. All of the rules for all these matchups are going to be wrong. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm going to have to do some editing after this match. Note to self, 1, 2. Sex Ferguson nowhere near the count. Just elected to kind of wander to the center of the ring and eyeball it from there. Only a 2 count. Now both competitors are in the middle of the ring, so there can be no mistake. Daniel Bryan winning that exchange with another enziguri. Tags in Walter. And as we've said, both members of the Challenger team, beautiful backdrop there. Just having their way with at least Mark Andrews, if not Will Ospreay at times. Countered into a roll-up though. 2 count, says Sex Ferguson. Whoa, Walter misses that huge chop. Northern Lights from Andrews. 1, 2. Oh, couldn't quite keep him down for the 3. Off the ropes again. Andrews is dazed now. Able to fight his way back. Appeals to the crowd. Forearm shot. Downs Walter. Andrews has something up his sleeve. See if he can get it off. Oh. Punishing suplex there. Both men feeling the effects of that. Andrews quickly makes the tag. Smartly done. As he sets up Walter for a Stormbreaker in the corner from his partner. This could do it. Ospreay into the pin. 1, 2. No. Walter kicks out of a Stormbreaker. Not too many men can say that. And again, calmly works his way to the corner and makes the tag so that Daniel Bryan can eat one. Ospreay into the pin again. 1, 2. No. The match continues. Both sides of the challenging team now kicking out of Ospreay's new finish. Relatively new, I should say. Amazing. Another running knee for Daniel Bryan. Ospreay pops right back up. Determined to keep the tag belts around his waist. But now Daniel Bryan grinding that elbow into the face, just rubbing Ospreay's head into the canvas. Trash talking him while he does it too. Seems a little fire under Ospreay at the moment. Daniel Bryan says this is it. Ospreay says no thank you, super kick. Coming off the, nope, I thought he was going to come off the ropes, makes a quick tag. Quick exchange there from the champions, but Mark Andrews gets caught with a series of kicks to the midsection. This could do it. 1, 2. So many near falls. Andrews fights his way out of the corner. Fisherman Buster. Into the turnbuckles goes Daniel Bryan. But he's up first. Dazed though. Andrews misses with a drop kick. Shoots Daniel Bryan off. Lufez press, doesn't hold the pin, but has him in position for his shooting star. 1, 2, 3! The champions retain! Amazingly done! What heart and courage they showed. As I said, they were behind the 8 ball early with Walter's dominance of Mark Andrews for the first 10 minutes of this matchup. They somehow fought their way back and retained their titles. And the crowd loved it. After that beautiful shooting star press from Mark Andrews. A successful defense for your champions. Dragon Dojo, an amazing showing in their first teaming together, but unable to take the tag belts. Oh yeah, let me check all these match rules. Oh no! Okay, so... okay. I'm gonna have to do all these. Alright, so before I book the next show, I'm gonna have to remember to adjust our rule set here because it is lawless at the moment. Plus criticals are on normal when I like them on low because we were knocking people out like crazy. Alright, let me just at least change the speed. At least I can affect that. These ones seem okay though. Oh, it's only gonna be the first 5 matches because those are the ones, because it was a 5-on-5 battle. Right? Yeah, I think it's only going to be the first 5 matches. Because as you can see here, we have cut plays on, DQ count is on, you can go outside. Oh, that means an outside count though. Man, it resets like everything. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to go back and fix those when we book the next show. Shame on me for not double checking. But first, with our strange rule set, we have for the MLW heavyweight title, it turns out I was correct there. The other member of Dragon Dojo, Daishi Hashimoto, will be defending their title against a member of the industry, the divine Matt Robinson, aka the 5-star jobber, aka the man who has been yearning to recover the only singles gold he's held in this promotion, the MLW Heavyweight Championship, from Daichi Hashimoto, who won it from Matt Robinson's current stablemate, Thomas Walker. These two faced off against each other a couple of months ago, and apparently it solved nothing. So here we go with a rematch. Sex Ferguson, once again, your referee. This should be a little bit faster paced. A little easier to call. A little more easier on the eyes to watch, I think. I find the 125 speed is a little more, I don't want to say realistic because it is a video game, but I find the pacing a little better to see stuff happen here. Oh, Matt Robinson going for his deadly pedigree early. Hashimoto able to fend him off. Hashimoto, as we mentioned, the son of New Japan Pro Wrestling legendary performer Shinya Hashimoto. Making it out there on his own here. Moved to America to make it in the GWA. Luckily, he has a few fellow countrymen in the organization that can help show him around. Relative newcomer to the organization, something that the industry resents. The success of a Daichi Hashimoto coming in and in maybe his second or third month in the promotion getting a title. Oh, in terms of like Ninja, in terms of like management games where you watch stuff play out on like mobile devices or anything, I don't know if you ever tried any of Kairosoft's titles, like Pocket League Story, where you run a soccer team. Stuff like that's usually pretty fun, where you do all the management stuff, and then you'd like, okay boys, it's time to go out there. Yeah, Kairosoft. You go out there and just watch them have their fun, like their horse racing sim. Nice, Edo Towns is good too, yeah. Tons of those games. Game Dev Story, that's the first one of theirs I ever played. Love that game. I must have played through that a few times. There's that pedigree! Hits it early! 1! Oh, Hashimoto at it 1! Matt Robinson, as we said, the industry's whole MO is to try to wipe the floor with those, they call them interlopers, that have come into their league since they've been here since day one. They're, as I said, jealous of the success of a relative newcomer like a Daichi Hashimoto who won a title within their first few months in the promotion and is doing their best to hold on to it. And will stop at nothing. Stop at nothing to get that belt back, and that's all the motivation Matt Robinson needs to be even more violent than he was before. Running knee after running knee all the way across the ring here. Most of these matches, rope breaks will be off, countouts will be off, DQs will be off, anything goes, essentially, for these first 5 matchups, apparently. The horse racing one, the car racing one's good too. That's fun, because you can like, you have like a little garage, and you get up with 3 cars, and upgrade all yellow cars, and then get a little racing team going. Yeah, most of those games. Not quite, you know, I'm going to say like, I don't want to mean any disparagement to them that they're not stream worthy, but maybe not the most exciting thing to stream or anything like that. But for sure, fun stuff to play. It's like being part of your own private little world. Like our wrestling promotion here, in which Daichi Hashimoto suplexing the challenger Matt Robinson out of the ring so he can catch his breath. Interesting leg lock there from the champion. Oh! Steals the pedigree from Matt Robinson. Gonna try to beat him with his own hold. 1, 2. Just 2. Daichi trying to get back into this thing after Matt Robinson came out guns blazing in the opening moments of this contest. First few minutes were all challenger, and now the champion trying to work his way back.
10 minutes gone.
Every counter, every strike. 1, 2. Oh, almost out there. Super blood hockey. Oh, into another pedigree. What a response from the challenger. Oh, and another kick out. I don't think either man is long for this match. But what action we've seen thus far. Rolls through into the arm breaker. There is no rope break. Hashimoto has to break this hold himself. And he manages to. Oh, pulling an arm breaker of his own. Super blood hockey. Man, you're giving me a lot of stuff to chew on this train. This is great, buddy. Oh no, that sit-out dominator on the floor. Normally known as no man's land, but it's no man's land everywhere in the arena tonight. Pedigree on the floor. Daichi responds, but it's countered. The challenger looking dominant at the moment. Oh, roll through German into a tiger suplex. My goodness. And then a stiff elbow to the face. Hashimoto now. Beautiful kick combination. Running knee to the chest. And that buzzsaw kick to the side of the head that both he and stablemate Dan O'Brien employ so well, but can't quite get that dangerous DDT off yet. I think that's what he's going for. It starts with a suplex hold and becomes real nasty real quick. But Rat Robinson so far has had it scouted as both men just exchanging blows in the ring now. Oh! Spin kick doesn't do the job, but the spinning clothesline puts down the champion. Another buzzsaw kick from Hashimoto in response. 1, 2. Both men determined to knock each other out. The champion counters that roll into the arm breaker again. Off the ropes. Pop kick to the face of Robinson. Pulls him back up. Can't get the dangerous DDT again. Robinson counters for a third time now. Oh, vicious kick to the face. And a knee to the chest for the champion now. Hashimoto gets it. Fourth time is the charm. Dangerous DDT. Just a 2. Oh, knee to the gut there, I thought. Hard to tell from our angle. Could have been a low blow. Another pump kick to the face. Challenger Daichi Hashimoto and Matt Robinson both giving it all they got for the glory of the MLW Heavyweight Championship here tonight. Working Robinson to the middle of the ring. What's Daichi about to do? Sleeper into a penalty kick. And then off the ropes again. Oh, misses the jumping knee strike. Gets clothesline almost out of his boots. And then back to that kick combination. Back and forth action here. Just amazing strikes from our champion. Oh, missing again. Matt Robinson has most of his signature offense scouted, though. It's going to be a long night. I thought this one was going to be over 10 minutes ago. How wrong I was. Back to the midsection again. His kicks can be deadly. Hashimoto senses victory here, but he gets rolled through into the arm breaker, and that's it. Sex Ferguson calls for the bell. Hashimoto cannot withstand the roll through into the arm breaker. Matt Robinson bringing the MLW title to the industry. Let me write that down. Whoa, what a match. Matt Robinson now a 2-time MLW champion. Make a little note. MLW next to their name. Okay, oh yes. Let me do tag with Andrews and tag with Osprey. Okay, I'm updating my roster to say who owns what belts, and I'll do that after each match here. Okay, so with 2 matches deep, and the average card rating is almost the best it could possibly be, so that to me is a good sign. I still hope that Ospreay didn't get hurt in that 30-minute classic against Walter and Daniel Bryan. But coming up next, we got to move on because we got more titles to defend. First up is Mustafa Ali defending the NXT Championship against another member of the industry. The industry getting a lot of title shots tonight, but so is D-Dojo, so it balances out. It's the third member of D-Dojo again. It's really bad that I can't remember. Like, terrible that I can't remember. It must not be wrestling tonight. Oh, it's Daichi Hashimoto, who just lost their belt. Boo! Oh dear. Anyway, Thomas Walker, Mustafa Ali. The Brilliant Devil, I believe, is his nickname. Thomas Walker will be emboldened to cheat because of the rule variations that are unfortunate in the bottom of this card tonight that we didn't pick up before we booked the event properly. No worries, Ninja. We shall be waiting. As we see here, Thomas Walker emboldened to go ahead and to start choking his opponent, as there are no DQs or countouts. Oh! Into that pay dirt early! Usually he jumps for that thing a good half dozen times before he hits it at least once. Mustafa Ali got caught napping there. Perhaps the schedule defending a championship every month and having two of them and having to alternate defenses is wearing on our multiple champion here, as he is now busted open early by Thomas Walker. This is the kind of wrestling that we don't condone here in the league. We're not big fans of this. Like, look at this. Boo, says the commentary team. But unfortunately, he didn't look close enough to the contracts for these first introductory matchups, and the rules are very much lax. There is nothing that Sex Ferguson can or will do to prevent the bloodletting. It's Thomas Walker now just showing off, does a couple of backflips after sending the champion Mustafa Ali to the floor. Beautiful swinging neck breaker there. Now your NXT champion trying to get a little offense in. Sister Abigail just drops him. We got to find a better name for that. That's not so character specific, especially same with pay dirt there. DDT from the champion, just doing anything to try to claw their way into a position of offense in this match. Thomas Walker having none of it. Just going to town on Mustafa Ali on the floor here. Man, oh man, the industry has shown, I don't want to say it, but ruthless aggression in their few matchups so far tonight. We're going to see later on if champion Hollywood hunk Jack Howard can lead by example, as Thomas Walker here mops the floor with Mustafa Ali in under 6 minutes. Oh my goodness gracious me, that was utter domination. Wow. I've never seen anything like that before. That was utter domination. As let me adjust my standings again here. And yeah, that's another belt for the industry. The NXT Championship now in that stables camp. Wow. Just like that, 3 out of the 4 members are champions. And the third belt is guaranteed to stay within their faction, because the other 2 members are facing each other for the title. As we said, the faction was revealed when the 2 of these guys signed the contract to face each other in our main event tonight. The same press conference. They rolled up with Matt Robinson and Thomas Walker in tow. Blew the roof off the place. But our next matchup, in from All Japan, after we asked literally everyone else, no offense to Sawama, it's just because you were most expensive is why I didn't choose you first, but Sawama agreed to show up to face new signee Zeus for the All Japan Heavyweight title. This is our opportunity to help All Japan get their belt back. This is what we're trying to do here for this company. And we can get Zeus on our roster because they're immensely popular. Let's see how they do against Suwama, 2 veterans of Kings Road and Triple Crown Wars, which is essentially what the All Japan Heavyweight title is. So let's just say that Zeus is the Triple Crown champion here. Suwama has come in to try to reclaim the title and take it back to the promotion. Zeus, now a full-time GWA competitor, can keep the belt in America with a victory. see how that plays out into both the strategy of champion and challenger, because I'm not quite sure if this one has DQs or countouts or not, or if the belt changes hands on a DQ or countout based on the rules of All Japan Pro Wrestling. No doubt, though, we will see a decisive victor in this one. As if there are no countouts or disqualifications, I needn't worry about whether or not the belt can change hands. We'll just watch these two slug it out. And Zeus now looking to establish himself with power move after power move. Suwama says no thank you. Zeus fights the man back to the canvas. Slows things down for a moment with a leg. Lace. But gets dumped to the floor by Suwama, who needs a breather. Oh. Go behind there, countered. Both men jockeying for position now. Building up to something. Beautiful northern lights from Suwama. It's a 1 count from Sex Ferguson. Another duck. Another counter. Oh no, another referee's down. Not that it really matters, it just means that... Get up, Sex. There you go, buddy. Back to his feet quickly. Almost got knocked down again. Zeus plows over his challenger and gets a 1 count with a quick cover there. Trying to surprise Suwama. Early in the contest. Both men just kind of fighting back and forth. Neither really establishing clear offensive advantage to this point. As both men take a breather. And now we're back to square one in the middle of the ring. Suwama with a beautiful gut wrench there. Falls over the clothesline. Maybe now the challenger looking to start a little nice kitchen sink knee lift. Challenger starting to get on a roll here. Running lariat now off the ropes. Oh. Zeus counters with a big old lariat of his own. And a second one that flips Suwama over. Suwama, last ride. Big power bomb, center of the ring. Almost pins Zeus just like that. Who counters with a choke slam into a pin. 2 counts, says Sex Ferguson. Big DDT from Suwama. Now they're starting to hit their heavier offense. Got him up for something. Big lariat misses. Jumping knee doesn't though. Suwama with the go behind. Zeus counters. Big lifting backdrop. What a suplex, though, from Suwama in response. Back and forth. Suwama again. Belly to belly. Another big DDT. Could be sensing victory here. Goes for the cover. 2.9, says Sex Ferguson. Big suplex. Suwama needs a breather. Doesn't go for the pin right away. Waiting for Zeus to get up so he can put him right back down and out to the floor. Suwama now going to work. Counter from behind. Big lariat from Zeus. Throws Suwama back into the ring and takes a bit of a breather before rejoining him. Here he comes. Dork Chop, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the raid, brother. Just in time to watch Zeus hit a beautiful jackhammer and get a 2.9 on Suwama, who rolls into a German suplex. 2.9, says referee Sex Ferguson. Off the ropes, a new belly to belly. Suwama in from All Japan Pro Wrestling, trying to take their belt back. Zeus has signed with us and brought the All Japan Triple Crown with him. We invited Suwama to come in, see if they could take their title back to their home promotion. Zeus now with a second jackhammer. 1, 2. Not enough. Not enough. Huge lariat there. Flips the man over. Strike battle. Trading lariats. Suwama getting the upper hand, but both men are down. Champion up first, but he's winded. Off the ropes now. Huge drop kick. But he can't follow up. He can't follow up. Oh, what a leg capture suplex there from Suwama. Got to take a breather himself before launching into the big last right powerbomb. In the cover, 1, 2, no! Strong kick out at 2 from Zeus. What on earth is that? Suplex into a side slam of sorts. But again, Zeus can't follow up because he's too winded. Suwama! Big atomic drop there. Into a sleeper! That's it! That's it! Zex Ferguson calls for the bell. Zeus passes out. Suwama wins the All Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown and can return it to its home promotion finally after months and months of it not being available. Totally happy with that. Godspeed, little belt. Back you go to All Japan Pro Wrestling where you belong. Awesome. Okay, let's do a quick save. As we do. I mean, the card rating is going down, but I don't mind too much because, I mean, everything else is going well. For one of our new stables, for not the other. One of them has a lot of singles gold. This one, in a match that is blatantly designed to try to move the rest of the masks that we sold, or that we produced and haven't sold yet. We're having one of our masked wrestlers, our GWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Pentagon Jr., take on our other masked wrestler, Rey Mysterio, for the right to call themselves Junior Champion. Oh, we're almost up to our big grudge match. Let's go down to the ring and see how this shakes out. Hello everyone, by the way, that was watching the shenanigans of Dork Chop and company in GTA 5. I hope y'all were ruthless hooligans in that and got up to all sorts of nonsense. Oh, Ray's wearing his shame outfit. He's hiding his bloat. So salty. Things don't go so well. The cops get you? Ooh. Yeah, those things can get competitive. Is everyone taking a little cooldown now? Remember, you're on the chop house here. Pentagon Jr. now. Coming out swinging early. Ray, as we've repeatedly said, probably the greatest counter wrestler in the history of the industry, like for realsies. But hasn't really translated into success here in the GWA, unless you count getting other people over as successful. It seems that the embarrassing loss to the NWA last month has galvanized the roster to pull out all the stops in terms of performance, as you see Sex Ferguson, our special referee this month. We're trying to add a little more entertainment to the proceedings, as some factions have been formed in regards, or as it relates to training partners and whatnot, and some have been formed based on trying to keep others down, quite frankly. And so far, it seems like it's going to be working, as you'll see in our main event tonight. I'll explain before we get to that, as right now, I don't need to do any disservice to the fine matchup that we are seeing in the ring, as Pentagon Jr. and Rey Mysterio hold the Junior are going back and forth for our prestigious GWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. Huge double stomp off the top. Sex is over for the count. Just 2. Oh, huge power bomb from Pentagon. If you're wondering why there's no rope break there, it's that the match rules got reset by that NWA event that we did, so we have to go back and reset them for the next event. Paying tribute to the late great Eddie Guerrero with that frog splash, but only gets a 1. Ray now looking to dial it up. Can't miss from there. Rolls Pentagon over. Almost gets the win. Almost dimmed the lights on Pentagon Jr. for the 3 count there. Ray has been coming out swinging. Slowly starting to pull ahead in this matchup. Enzigiri after Enzigiri. Going to the head. of our junior champion, who feels no fear. Okay, switching things up. Drop him to the canvas there, but you notice Pentagon did land on his face. Oh, beautiful head scissors take over there. Oh, and a super kick for Ray Ray. Undaunted. Right back to the attack. Pentagon thinks he swung things into his favor. Ray says no. Pentagon continuing to argue. Oh! Oh! Almost had him there. Roll up. These are deadly. Oh, just a 2. Crowd getting into it though. Code red from Rey Mysterio. Another 2. Series of near falls now. Back and forth. Champion and challenger. Wheelbarrow Bulldog there from Pentagon.
10 minutes gone.
Back into that. Oh, got check time for Ray Ray. He's going to do that driver again. Lifting him up for a big gorilla press. Slams him out of the ring and then calls him on. Whoa, what a dive to the floor. Oh, but Ray is able to halt his momentum almost immediately. What an amazing game we're seeing out of the challenger this evening. Clearly losing as they did last month to outside talent. James Storm, I believe, has affected Ray. But Pentagon obviously has something to say about it. Ray looking for more fuel from the crowd. I don't know how wise that is. Roll-up isn't going to help you on the floor. No countouts, no disqualifications out here. Anything goes. But you cannot win the title out there. Oh, you can just get hurt. Like with that power bomb. Pentagon whipped across the aisle into the corner, but allowed to recover slowly and get back into the ring. Ray took a little breather there as well. Sets him up in the corner, but gets countered. Huge package pile driver, but Pentagon can't follow up. Can't make the pin. He's too winded. Both men too worn down. Ray going up top. Another beautiful frog splash. Viva! Ah! No Rasa there. Across the ring. Pentagon's suplex attempt is counter. Drop toe holds Ray into the corner. Vicious strike to the kidneys now. Got him back up. Elbows him back down. Bow and arrow submish. And he wins. Another submission victory. Sex Ferguson wasting no time in calling for the bell. Pentagon, after 15 minutes of struggle, almost pulls Rey Mysterio's head off, getting him to tap out. To that kettlebell Nadia, apparently is the name of that one. A successful title defense. You go ahead and write down on my roster sheet that they are still, I have so many belts I gotta write these down. GWA Junior Champ. GWA Junior. Okay. And we haven't even introduced like the junior tag belts or the 6-person belts yet. I mean, I don't even know that we need to, because you can just have open weight tag team champions. Anyway. Okay, coming up next, this match brought 13,000 people to this arena based on the booking of it. Before I had this match on the card, we were nowhere close to a sellout, and when I booked what the people demanded, Naomichi Marufuji versus Tyler Bate, attendance skyrocketed despite the $40 price tag. So, coming up next in your semi-main event, as a little bit of a breather before our GWA title match, we have a singles contest that was straight up requested by the fans and granted by our officials. Tyler Bate and Naomichi Marufuji are apparently going to settle whatever differences they have in the middle of the ring. Let's get to the action. Also, putting that match higher in the card brought more people in too, which is something I just learned while I was setting it up, so that's pretty exciting. Once again, your referee for this contest, Sex Ferguson. Oh, Ringtail Ferret, thank you very much for the follow. That's very kind of you.
1.
Marufuji now throwing bait off into the corner. Easily countered though. Both of these men known for their in-ring technical ability. So Marufuji is going to hit that Shiraniu out of the corner. Tyler Bate going to hit that Tyler driver, a maneuver that Marufuji should be quite familiar with.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, look at that. We got countouts and everything. As I said, we were unable to, or we neglected to adjust the rules before booking all of these matches in this first event, because apparently they were reset when we took the NWA on last month in our last card. So unfortunately, they're going to be a little wonky for these last two matches. As you saw there, we have countouts for the first time, so that'll be fun. Yeah, no one's perfect, as you can see. Some people forget to follow others. Some people mess up their match rules on their fantasy booking. Oh. First attempt at a Tyler driver there from Tyler Bate. Unsuccessful. Marufuji easily countered. Picks his opponent back up. Enziguri to the back of the head. You can't put an Enziguri anywhere else. It literally means back brain kick. Oh. Seated. Almost a Rings of Saturn. I don't know if he had the second arm trap, though. Oh, beautiful exploder from Tyler Bate. Bringing out the All Japan Classics. Good moveset here. Suplexes Marufuji out of the ring. Got a 20 count to work with. Sex Ferguson suddenly knows all the rules and is not shy about enforcing them. I guess he finally woke up in time for the main events. Let's see that. That's what's been going on. That's why the rules have been lax. It's because we hired Sex Ferguson. And he went on a bit of a bender the night before and day of the show. Airplane spin now. No shame in tapping out to this. Mind you, Tyler Bate himself has been pinned after performing an airplane spin, so kind of a risky move. Oh! Got his back cracked. Undaunted though. Pressing on. Oof. Marufuji able to counter. Wily veteran is Marufuji. Tyler Bate wise beyond his years, but we'll see how that stacks up to real in-ring experience. A Tiger driver of Marufuji's own gets a 2 count. Oh, I thought he was going to get a counter for counter, but a beautiful double arm Tiger suplex there from Tyler Bate instead. Whoa, ducks underneath that spinning leg area. Another Enziguri. Oh, and a beautiful chop to the throat there. Behind the shoulder blades. Or whatever the front part of that is. Collarbone. That's it. Collarbone. Oof, another mule kick to the face of Tyler Bate. In counter. And a super kick, but Bate pops right back up. Rolled up in a beautiful maneuver here. 2.9, says Sex Ferguson. So close and yet so far. Marufuji now into the corner. This is part of the setup for the Shiraniu. But he gets Tyler drivered instead. And we got rope breaks again, so it does him no good. Okay, I figured if... so for the first 5 matches, all the rules were off, essentially. And for these last 2, it looks like all the rules are going to be on. For better or for worse. And we'll do our hybrid of the 2 and rebook our next event. Oh my gosh, is that already 1:30? Mio Mayo. Tyler driver in the corner though, but again, too close to the ropes. Well, that cumulative damage is gonna do its work on Marufuji. I almost said the challenger because we have so many title matches tonight. This is just for pride and for the delight of the fans, who, as you can hear, are certainly enjoying themselves with this contest. Hope you are too at home. Oh, beautiful flipping senton. It always amazes me the accuracy with which our competitors perform their offense. Just perfectly done almost every time. 2! Thought that stiff kick to the back of the head might have done it. Step up Enziguri this time. Fuji working the head and neck like crazy all match. Got him in the corner, lifting him up to the top. What could he have in mind here? Off the top! Frankensteiner from the top, off the ropes. Doesn't have time to do what he wanted. Oh! Caught him in an Emerald Frozen, but Tyler Bate is up first. For another Tyler driver. 1, 2, 3. What hard Brazilians from Tyler Bate. Coming back after that Emerald Frozen to hit. A Tyler driver away from the ropes this time. Gets the 3 count. Huge win for Tyler Bate. All right, now we're back into the 90s. Yeah, the Tyler driver 97. 97, of course, being his birth year, if I'm not mistaken. He's a baby boy. Getting a big win over the veteran Naomichi Marufuji here tonight. Now, as I've said, we had some bit of roster news before all this started, where Jack Howard, the Hollywood hunk, has now partnered with the aerial assassin, or the aerial kid, I think it is, David Houston, Thomas Walker, and Matt Robinson. The 4 GWA originals are now calling themselves The Industry. And they announced this stable formation at the press conference for the previously announced title match between David Houston and Jack Howard. After the 2 men signed the contract for this match, Thomas Walker and Matt Robinson appeared from the back, all of them wearing very nice suits, and laughingly pulled the wool over GWA's eyes, as now the GWA Heavyweight Championship match stays within the faction no matter what, and they're happy to find out whom the better man is on this particular evening. We go to the ring now to find out if David Houston, who, as he will remind everyone within earshot as often as he can, holds a singles victory over Jack Howard, finally gets his title shot to win the richest prize in the industry, the GWA Heavyweight Championship of the World. By the way, in response to the formation of the industry, as has been established, Daniel Bryan has started training with Daichi Hashimoto and Walter in a gym he is calling Dragon Dojo. So things are changing as we expand here, and we now have a level 5 gymnasium, so we can have 26 people on the roster. So we're slowly going to be filling out these stables and our normal, affiliations and whatnot. Just sort of separating people by face and heel and junior and heavyweight. But this is all about the heavyweights tonight, even though the challenger is probably the most successful junior champion in our company's history. As we said, it is all industry action here in the main event. Jack Howard, the champion. David Houston, the challenger. Sex Ferguson, the man in charge. Might be a little sober now. Good performance. Good that he sobers up for the main events. Better to perform his duties when it counts. Hopefully see a lot of respect between these 2 athletes as they are stablemates. I wouldn't expect too many dirty tactics. They save that for Thomas Walker. He's sort of the wild card of the bunch. Oh, a nice enziguri there. These 2 very familiar with each other as they've trained together. They've both been on the roster since opening day of the GWA. They've tagged. They've been on opposite sides of teams. They've been on opposite side of a singles match. Now, it is for all the marbles. David Houston is confident he can repeat his earlier success. Jack Howard is confident he will continue to be the franchise heavyweight champion here in the GWA. In this, his 3rd reign, I believe. 3rd or 4th. Oh, David Houston getting better, the larger man. And then a beautiful splash off the top, and we got rope breaks again, and Jack Howard makes good use of them. Power slam off the ropes, but David Houston now gets his foot to the rope. Another splash. Sex Ferguson in perfect position to make the count immediately. Gets a 2 count early. I don't know that the count would have been that long had he not already been well on the way Making the cover upper kick from David Houston into the moonsault pin. Trying to surprise the champion. Almost gets the job done there. But just a 2. Howard now. Quick clothesline. Gets a 2 count of his own. Oh, and another beautiful clothesline there. And one to the back of the head now. Now he's just going to try to make him humble. Howard will be looking for his version. Oh, TKO. His version of the cradle pile driver. Or sorry, the package pile driver. David Houston, I believe, uses a Phoenix Splash off the top. Oh, if not that beautiful pop-up. Hurricane Rana with a roll-up. Roll to deadly. And remember, the cradle pile driver is deadly as well. 1, 2. Just a 2. Whoa, TKO countered into a roll-up, but too close to the ropes. David Houston showing incredible resilience and technical ability thus far. Is, I think, like 70-30 leading the way in this match. Jack Howard still hasn't really found an answer to most of his offense, including that beautiful upper kick. Oh, what a stiff drop kick to the chest from David Houston, who gets hit with a tiger suplex, with a bridge, with a 2.9. Just when you think Jack Howard is out of it, he almost surprises David Houston and wins the match. Champion now thinks he's got things in the bag. Where's he headed? Up top with a diving fist drop. Offense you don't see too often out of the Hollywood hunk. David Houston, on the other hand, moonsault with the best of them. Hits one to the back there. Trying to follow it up. Oh, now he says it's all over, and he's telling the fans to get on their feet because they're about to see a new champion. Another moonsault to the back to the top again. 3rd moonsault in a row. Enziguri drags him away from the ropes. What's he going to follow up with? Pop up, Hurricane Rana into a pin, and he's done it. David Houston maintains his perfect record against Jack Howard. And we have a new GWA champion. Don't forget, though, the belt stays within the industry. Wow, and the fans loved it. That's right. True to his word. He's been clamoring for months for this title opportunity. And in little over 11 minutes, capitalizes on it. And we have a new GWA champion. Isn't that amazing? What a shocker to end the show. But again, both men shook hands after the match was over. I think Jack Howard helped strap the belt around David Houston afterwards, as they are both members of the industry who have 3 singles titles. Yay, we can send the All Japan belt back. I feel good about that. How many? 44,000 people showed up. Oh my god. That's a lot. Because that would have been $40 a ticket. Oh, Tenzan and Hiroshi Tanahashi probably. KZ and Kondo. Okay. Sure. Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Tom Lawler. Delilah Doom is the GCW Junior Champ. Woo! Okay, let me get the detailed informations. Income. Oh, do that math for me. Ticket price $40, attendance 44,150. I want to see that I made like a bajillion dollars. Total income $2 million. Sold all of the goods, I feel. There's our sponsorship. There's our so between sponsorship and our regional television broadcasting contract, that's 25 grand. That's less than we made on every single piece of merchandise. Here are our expenses. Yeah, the venue. It was expensive to get our guest wrestler in here, but I'm happy to return their title to them. I don't want more promotions folding. Okay, yeah, that's all the production stuff. Still did pretty good. Still made over $1 million. Nothing noteworthy. Nothing at all. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. Ooh. Oh my god. They finally scouted somebody. Oh, I guess you send them farther or longer than they would need, because I sent them on a 6-month trip and they're back after 2 or 3. Is that that lady that's from Impact? Uh-oh. Bronson wants a raise. Will Ospreay wants a raise. Sure. You can have a raise for not getting hurt. Will Ospreay, where are you? Yeah, right here. Poor condition. Yeah, you can have a raise for not getting hurt. Thank you for still being here. Thank you for surviving that tag match. Bronson Reed, who did not work last month. That's fine. I'm still underpaying everyone so horrendously that I don't mind offering up raises when people complain. Okay. Oops. Hang on. What am I doing? Let's do our management. Prepare that sandbag. Medicine ball. Grappling dummy. All this stuff. That's right. Nothing but the best. Slowly but surely. Nothing but the best for all my wrestlers. Whomever that may be. Okay. Merchandise. Man, we are not doing well on these masks. They are so expensive. They are so expensive. I'm gonna think we're gonna have to eat it. Gonna go ahead and eat it on the masks there to start with. So let's save all the maintenance and stuff we've done, because we can now go. I mean, we've already scouted. So where were they? Free Agent North America. Is that where they're going to be? Hello? Oh, there they are. So welcome to the team. Well, I mean, welcome to the being an option, but I'm really not over the moon about the fact that you're here. No offense, but I'm really not. I mean, that's nice and all. But what I'm looking for is probably a junior heavyweight this time around. Yeah, let's get a junior heavyweight in into the Dragon Dojo, because they only have 3 members. Oh, I know. Just because I'm a huge mark for Solo Darling. Let me try to get her in. And as our first female competitor. For funsies, and then we'll throw her into the Dragon Dojo. Alright. I don't think they like us much. Or is much. Okay. I don't know why you wouldn't. We'd not be able. Well, I'm just gonna give them the lowest possible. Here's your opportunity. Really. Anyway, let's just game this a little bitty bit. Loading this data. Back to human resources. North American free agents. Alright, Solo. How about now? Ooh, 0 for 2. I don't want to pay a 10 grand bone. I mean, I can afford it. I should just go for it. Alright. I'll just try to give him the middle one then. Or you know what? Maybe I'll try to hire somebody else. I don't want to say too many Japanese talent at the moment, but I have enough at the moment, let's say. I still want to find a junior for Dragon Dojo. Someone that, like, to me represents, hey, they're going to do a good job and work their butts off. Like even a King, she's a rope hung neck breaker. I mean, I like the fact that she's King's Road style. I don't need any more heavies. I need 2 more juniors at the moment before I go back to hiring heavyweights. Hijo de LA Park. Is that legitimately LA Park's kid? Flip Gordon. Finn is a bajillion years old though. He's almost 40. I can afford him though. Oof. Here we go. It's not much of a signing bonus, but you're going to be making bank every month, so how about this? We're going to offer that to them one more time. See what they say. Gotta hire somebody. Can't have a month go by where we don't have a new roster member. What are we doing? Alright, Finn, I don't know why you're a North American free agent, but you are. I guess that's just because of the promotion you came from. How about it? Alright. Alright. One last time, one Finn. I'm going to give him the middle amount. And then if they say no, we'll reload and move on. For our big December show, we want to close out this year. Oops. Okay, so they show up down here because these are like the cast-offs from various leagues. Show up at the bottom like when Brock Lesnar left the WWE and stuff. Okay. Uh-huh. Here we go. Are you serious? Finn doesn't want to work with us, huh? Fine. We will move on and try to court someone else. Can't say I'm happy about it, but they were given their 3 chances, and they decided not to. Okay, these are at least organized by league, so this is all the WWE cast-offs. I don't know why Finn Balor just wants to sit at home doing nothing, but that's his choice. Ugh, Darby Allin. So these are obviously the AEW folk. I don't need any more heavies, or else I'd go for Wardlow just cause. Robert Stone? I didn't even know it. That's hilarious. Oh, Thatcher. But Thatcher's so obvious, though. Oh, what was the other one? Tracy Williams. Let me try Tracy Williams. As a junior coming in. Alright, hot sauce. Darby? He doesn't really fit. I mean, as a junior, sure. Yeah, let's just do, sure, just for funsies. Let's put Darby Allin in the league. I got their coffin drop and stuff, so. Don't worry about your showman style. We're even going to offer you $5,000 because you're so cheap. Sure, you can just be a regular roster member, and we'll worry about the Dragon Dojo in the first of the new year. Because we do need 2 juniors overall. Okay, cross your fingers for Darby Allin. No! Darby Allin says no thanks. He's got nothing going on, but doesn't want our cash. Let's throw all the money we can at him and see what happens. Where'd they go? Okay. Gotta take him out to a $500 meal. That's nothing. We're gonna offer them a $10,000 signing bonus. Like, that's 20 months worth of salary. Because you're not making much to start with. Because you don't have any experience on television. And we are now a television company putting out monthly shows. There. I mean, no one's going to turn down that amount of money if your asking price is so low. So welcome to the league, Darby Allin. Oh, this is going to make me happy. We had an opening in the heel section of the juniors, so Darby Allin is coming in as a bad guy, which I could easily see him flipping to a heel. It doesn't matter, by the way, whether they're quote-unquote face or heel. It just, I mean, it might affect crowd reaction a little bit, but there's no way to tell unless you transfer them into a stable that gets one reaction or another. Oops. Transfer wrestler from nowhere, Darby Allin, and again, this isn't reflective of his abilities or anything. There we go. Oh, Tyler Bate, I should move to face. Let me put... No, I'm going to leave everybody here. This all seems fine. Anyway. I'm going to get back and save real quick as we have added Darby Allin to our junior roster. That's cool. I got no problem with that. Mustafa Ali, if they're feeling up to it, can defend their title against them. Now, I'm happy that we got rid of the All Japan title. We didn't need it in the league, but we do have a lot of our own belts that we can go ahead and promote and develop and add to the lore and prestige. I can't do prestige yet. I haven't booked an event. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. There were no surefire match types that they wanted. I could book a show for myself and fill it with 40,000 people, but I am still stinging so hard from the last time I did anything with that NWA. So I'm really tempted to try to do another cross promotion with them and play through 2 of the matches on my own to try to give my team 2 wins. Oh, I'm definitely going to go for the biggest arena available every time. But I think just for once more, I think maybe we'll do that next time. Like we'll start off with a new, like in a new year, we'll start off with a cross promotional event. But for the last event of our second year, let's just go ahead and keep things in the family, so to speak. So, oh, hang on. Before I do anything else, let me do all of this. Ridiculous. It would be amazing if I did time limit draws, but I'm not doing that. I'm going to turn these on low because we went through a long time where we were hurting people all over the place. Outside is off. DQ count is on. That's it. Cut play on. Like, why would you not want to help your partners? Rope breaks on. Rope breaks are on. Cut play is on. DQ is on. Everything else can stay off. Okay. Now I got to do this for all of them, unfortunately, so I apologize for that. This, and this. Speed 125. Oops, we don't want high critical, we want low. I don't want to turn them off because there's at least some element of danger, so to speak. But I definitely have to make sure that we have our standards set. It was pretty good that we were doing well and satisfying the audience while not having our normal rule set. It was nice. But I feel like the last 2 matches suffered because we had the potential for countouts and stuff. Where I'd rather have our normal no man's land type of area outside the ring. And you got to pull it together in the ring in order to soundly and solidly defeat your opponent. It's more like a Japanese promotional style, I guess. And since this game is very much Japanese, I figure it just makes more sense. Try to play to the strengths that they build in. Oop. Okay, so here we got too much on. Outside count off. Those 2 can be on. Okay. I forgot that it resets all the match rules. Now, this is good. Outside off. That's fine. Up low. And if I never did another promotional battle, these would all stay the same and I would never have to worry about this again. So all I have to do next week is remember that I've done this and then remember to do it again. As thrilling as it is to witness, it's just as exciting to do, let me assure you. Outside count off. Oh, I was thrilled for Miro showing up in AEW. They're getting some beefy boys in that league finally. I'm not one of those that poo-poos, oh, they're just getting mid-card WWE talent. They're getting the best available talent that's on the market, and that's what you need to do to build prestige and like build your brand and stuff. So I never had any problems with them dipping into those pools. They yeah, super excited for them. Like I said, they got some big boys in there now you can duke it out with. If they ever got Luchasaurus out of like second gear, they could do some good stuff. I do want him to have a new finisher though. That's something I've been thinking about. I would prefer if he had a new finisher. Okay, so as you can see, how's everybody doing? Jack Howard is still in poor condition. Maybe we'll give him the month off then. Will Ospreay too. Okay, let me just check everybody. David Houston's already booked, obviously. Good. Goods all the way down, please. Oh, Ospreay's in poor. We knew that already. Normal. Goods and normals. Oh, who's that last one? Oh, that's just Jack Howard again. Okay, so Jack Howard and Will Ospreay, we're going to go ahead and leave them off the show. So in the industry, as I said, we have Jack Howard. Check this out. I didn't know everyone's nickname. The Divine Matt Robinson. David Houston, the Anti-Gravity Kid. And the Brilliant Devil, Thomas Walker. As you can see, 3 out of the 4 of these competitors have singles gold. So coming into the Dragon Dojo, or out of the Dragon Dojo, I should say, Danny Bryan is a perennial singles contender, so he's going to go ahead and challenge David Houston for the GWA heavyweight title. And then in our semi-main, Doc Gallows hasn't defended his belt in a little bit. Let's see if we can then find a better... Sex Ferguson was a little slow, so we're going to bring in referee Todd Sinclair from Ring of Honor. Just cuz. Since Doc Ellis is on the card. Okay, so we need... Let's get in there with Walter and let's see these boys slug it out for a while. That seems like a fun way to go there. Just big boys duking it out. So many titles. And all of them except for the tag title are going on the line here. Alright, Pentagon Jr. against our brand new junior signee. Where are you? That's right. Welcome Darby Allin. Ooh, with or without face paint. Ah, extra jeans. Alright, let's go with that with the lighter jeans and the tights underneath. Welcome. I am concerned, but we'll see what happens. Oh, we are not filling this show out at all so far. Oh, we don't have the big money match yet. Okay, title matches. More title matches! Luchasaurus with the Stardom title. Didn't put it on the line last month. We can now. Against Bronson Reed, who just got a raise and a title shot. And let's see who else we have here. Matt Robinson. Ooh, Matt Robinson. What was that about fighting Samoa Joe I just heard? Ooh, sounds like a good idea, Matt Robinson. I don't even know if you faced each other before, but... Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How am I getting so many out of this? How am I getting so many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, the junior ones were lower. I didn't notice them. That's why. Thomas Walker in an 8th match now. Oh, this is going to be a long show. Let's see if we can't. Daichi gets a shot. Who didn't we book? Shinsuke. Let's give Shinsuke a chance to redeem himself after... haven't seen him since the NWA title match there. So we actually have enough people to do a full show, because we can throw in a Zeus versus a Jack Howard versus like a Daichi Hashimoto here. Into Zeus. Yeah, Will's off. Zeus is off. Or Zeus hasn't done anything. I mean, we're paying them a pretty penny to be here, so we're going to put them in as much as we can. We're already full capacity. Please let me unlock the arena. There. Okay, let's see if we can do a 10-match card and pack this place. We have Cash Wheeler. We have all of these juniors. Look at all these juniors. I mean... Marufuji, who's only at a C for trust. Let's do that. And their opponent. I mean, let's just give him a title shot then, if we haven't done Mustafa Ali already. Oh, I haven't done the first 2 matches. That's silly of me. No wonder I was like, wow, this can't be like a 10-match card. That's incredible. That's incredible. Okay, then. There we go. You guys can open the show. Yeah, I know. The expenses are huge, but $40 price tag, and if I can fill this sucker, that's over $1 million. That's like 1.6 mil. Okay, Marufuji. Here. Over. Title match here. Mustafa Ali. Stardom Junior Heavyweight Championship. Ba-bam! Full house again. See you there. Can I bump it to 60? Close. I'm getting close to being able to bump it to $60. Okay. We still have 8 matches though. This is huge. Let me move some people around, because if you put different belts in different orders, it actually changes things a little bit. Let's like featuring our belts later in the card. I'm okay with all that then. Confirmed. What if we do without the commercial? What if we spend less? That's pretty close. TV commercial gets us 12 more thousand people, huh? Alright then. I'm really still tempted to have Todd or Sex Ferguson ref this, but they were a little slow. So I'd rather go. Not that that's to say. Who's to say that Todd Sinclair's gonna be any faster? He's kind of a large fella. I don't want to spend money on their pre-made referees. I'm just gonna stick to Todd, just because I'm hoping that next time it loads up, I have 2 better options. I'm desperate. I'm desperate to get the. I got a Sasquatch referee. I'm desperate to get in the mix, or to get Mick Foley back up would be good too. Okay, I'm satisfied with that card. I can't go to a larger arena than that, unfortunately, Rebel Vader. The arena in the area of North America that I'm in that I can sell out is the 40,000 seater. I can't quite get to the 60,000 seater like football stadium size thing yet. I have to be more popular, I think, in the country. And if I were to run the same card in arenas in territories that I'm not popular in, like Japan or Mexico or Europe, for example, I'm not going to be able to get 40,000 people there because I'm not going to have like the cachet, you know what I mean? So for now, we're doing everything we can, and packing in 40 grand or 40,000 people is a good start. We're going to feed some of them. We're not going to do masks because they did not sell well. Goods did okay at 5. Action figures, these 2 took a while to sell. So let me do 3, 3, and 3 of these again. I'm going to do a real small run of the action figures and the DVDs. Since we got 40,000 people here, let's see. Oops. No. Do not dispose of. I just want to do like 1,000 best of DVDs because we got like 2 years worth of stuff almost. There. No need to do masks, I don't think, because they don't sell that well. So we'll just do some small runs of some stuff I know I'm going to move. Okay, done. There, I booked. Well, let me, I'm trying to establish a good relationship with All Japan. So let me send them Cash Wheeler. Their rank is so much higher than ours that I wouldn't expect them. Try it. They have no interest in working with us for Cash Wheeler. But that's just for that person. How about Xavier Woods coming over? No. How about, this is our last option here. It's not our last option, we're going to try everybody. How about Rey Mysterio? Wow, as internationally popular and world-renowned literally as Rey Mysterio is, All Japan didn't want to bring him in for a spot at a show to try to pop a house. Alright, I did the best I could, like I helped you get your title back. That's the best I can do for you then, I guess. I'm trying to establish better relationships after being so terrible in the first couple years. Year and a half, let's say. Nothing of note. That's what I like to see. I like to see everyone showing up, nobody skipping out on their duties. We have... Ooh, how many? We got 8 matches to get through here. It's gonna be a long one tonight. Alright, first up, singles contest. Zeus, freshly off his loss of the All Japan Triple Crown, faces Daishi Hashimoto, who just lost the MLW title last month. Both men looking to get back in the win column. See what they can do. Oh, this Todd Sinclair edit is embarrassing. Come on now, he's not that rotund. Anyway. Here we are in front of 40,000 strong again. The best crowd we can pull off at the moment. I'm trying to also get popular in Japan second, like after I get popular in America as my home base, because they have a version of the Tokyo Dome that has like 100,000 people or something like that. And that would be amazing to try to sell that thing out. Zeus is going to be looking for that jackhammer. Taichi Hashimoto employs the dangerous DDT. And all points in between are a lot of strikes and power moves, respectively. Power from Zeus, strikes at Hashimoto, as you notice there. Center of the ring now. Looking to establish dominance over the other. So far, a stalemate. Hashimoto getting in a bit of a run of offense here. Nice combination, slowing things down with the leg bar. Smart move, just trying to wear his opponent down. Had a little bit of an advantage. Trying to press it. Now Zeus with the opportunity. Oh! Stinging chops there. Try to get back into it. Hashimoto, though, able to counter. As you can see, both these men fairly evenly matched as we start things off. And you'll see momentum shift, perhaps several times, before this thing is all said and done. Oh!
5 minutes gone.
5 minutes deep. Hashimoto with a low leg kick, just dropping Zeus to the mat. Oh, and powers through a clothesline attempt there. Another kick to the face. Oh, Zeus, though, responds. The quick clothesline off the ropes. But can't press the offense any further than that, as Hashimoto scores a big kick into a pin. 2 count from referee Todd Sinclair. Oh, devastating lariat from Zeus there. But again, unable to follow up. Hashimoto showed amazing resilience in that loss. Last month hits a dangerous DDT, but Zeus is up before he can make the count. Before he can attempt the pin. What on earth? Coming off the ropes there. Big knee strike to the chest into a cover now. Right on our Mascara Dorado logo. Number for all your mask needs. Hashimoto might need a mask after Zeus clotheslines his face off. Oh! Hashimoto then coming back strong. Choke slam into a pin. 1, 2. Almost does it. Misses a lariat. Gets bowled over in a clothesline attempt. Hashimoto off the ropes with another vicious knee to the chest into the pin. Hooks the leg. Deep cover. Just a 2 from Sinclair. Back to the midsection with those kicks. Vicious strikes from Hashimoto. Gets him set up for the penalty kick. Drags him away from the ropes. Another boot to the face. And another knee to the chest there. This time Zeus pops right back up. Eats some more kicks to the midsection though. Hashimoto firmly in control, showing off for the crowd. Getting a little bit of a breather as he sends Zeus to the outside. Zeus takes his time getting back in. He's going to need to regroup. Both men start a chop fest now. Big lariat. Oh! Hashimoto countered with a spin kick to win that exchange. Back up! Just for a suplex. I thought we were going to see another dangerous DDT. I think Zeus may have done too. I think he may have rolled out of the ring there to avoid any further damage. It's all for naught as Hashimoto pressing the attack as best he can. He's a choke slam though into a pin. 1, 2. Oh, almost does it again. Every power move out of Zeus. Just as effective as 5 or 6 strikes out of Hashimoto. Each man's specialty on display though. Oh, big kick to the midsection from Zeus there. A 3rd choke slam. 1, 2, no! Kicks out of all three. Does Hashimoto off the ropes? Leg lariat to the back of the head. Oh, what a kick combo there. He has Zeus up. Back to the midsection. Strikes in bunches from Daishi Hashimoto here. Oh, try to kick the leg out. Oh, missed with that pump kick. Zeus sends him off the ropes. Big back body drop. Drags him closer to the center of the ring, though. Arm breaker out of Hashimoto. Kind of caught Zeus' second punch there. Can't counter this. Jackhammer. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Kicks out of the jackhammer. How about 2 in a row? Blam! 1, 2, 3. Zeus with the huge win after 2 consecutive jackhammers. Daishi Hashimoto shows a lot of heart. He cannot withstand the power game from Zeus. Holy crap! And that, my friends, was King's Road style. Kicking out of this first finish, succumbing to the second after both men were worn down. That could have gone either way. What a match to start us off. Oh yeah, Tex. Zeus's finish in Japan is the jackhammer for sure. He's been using it for years. So it's not like when Mustafa Ali busted it out that one time and then I immediately removed it from his move list after because I'm like, he's never done that. Anyway, speaking of Mustafa Ali, he's in our next matchup, putting the Stardom Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line against Naomichi Marufuji. Let's get down to the ring. Once again, the man in charge, Todd Sinclair. Mustafa Ali in his chest protector gear tonight. Looking for some success. Defending the only title he holds currently, having lost the NXT title last month in a literal bloodbath with Thomas Walker, who just destroyed him in about 5 minutes. So we'll see after a month to heal up from that disgusting cut that was opened up early in the match. He was hit with a chair several times. Just an absolute drumming at the hands of our current NXT champion. We'll see if he spent his month wisely recovering from that last matchup and preparing for an entirely different style of opponent in Naomichi Marufuji, where he has to now put his Stardom Junior title on the line. Marufuji, what, a 20-year vet of the Ring Wars? Plus, seen and done it all. There for the inception of Noah. And is now proudly a member of the GWA roster, though has yet to taste singles gold. Can't be too long in coming, as we have more than our fair share of title belts to contend for in this league. 7 of the 8 matches tonight, for example, featuring a title contest. Mustafa Ali trying to work his way back into things now, as Marufuji's been on the offense for the first few minutes. If he's successful at switching momentum back in his favor. Marufuji, though, cuts him off. Mahi Straw, too close to the ropes. Ali's able to escape. Marufuji allowing his opponent there a little bit of a breather, gets one on his own.
5 minutes gone.
Just, I don't want to say slowly and methodically, but definitely setting a deliberate pace is Naomichi Marufuji. Definitely see the confidence in every strike when he's in control. And Mustafa Ali there with that strike exchange, looking to turn the tide sooner rather than later. You get too far behind in a match like this, and all this damage will add up. Before you know it, you're looking at the lights. Oh, beautiful. Enziguri from Marufuji. Thought he might be going for another La Mahi Straw there, but elects to pick his opponent up. He's thrown into the corner. Eats some knees from Mustafa Ali. Fabulous he. Oh. Marufuji countering whatever Ali was going for. Working corner to corner. Mustafa Ali will want to capture you close to the corner to hit the 054, whereas Naomichi Murafuji wants to set you up in the corner for that Shiranui. Please don't call it a sliced bread. 2 count there. Todd Sinclair, stiff DDT. Murafuji though shakes it off, goes right back to work. Scoops him up for that scoop Emerald Frozen. Very little control on that landing. Just dropping him on his dome over and over again. Doesn't hook a leg though. 1, 2. Just 2. 2 of them in a row there. Mustafa Ali. Got to create time and space and distance. Working it out to the floor. No man's land here in the GWA. Properly again. Hitting a huge seated powerbomb on the floor. Whips him into the corner now. Mustafa Ali starting to go to work, but unfortunately it's a 3rd Emerald Frozen. Oh, this time on the floor. This is all going to add up. Boom. Murafuji gets his back cracked. And a 4th one now. Going back. He must see the green in his opponent's tights and is inspiring him to hit that move over and over again. Mustafa Ali, though, doing everything he can to fight back. Release German. Gets rolled up in an awkward pinning combination on the floor. Hits a super kick. Another release German. Back into the ring. Gonna need a little time. Clear his head. Get back to it. Got him in the middle of the ring, though. Mustafa Ali off the ropes. Misses with that clothesline. It's another suplex. Simple but effective offense. Oh, step up enziguri from Murafuji. Drags him away from the ropes. No good, whatever he had designed there. Mustafa Ali going up. Could be looking for it. 054 out of the corner. 1, 2, 3. Got him. What a valiant effort from Mustafa Ali to endure that onslaught for as long as he did. Position Murafuji and nail that 054. Wow. Came out of nowhere. Put him down. Coming up next, Matt Robinson, having recently reclaimed his MLW Heavyweight Championship from Daichi Hashimoto, puts it on the line against Samoa Joe as the industry looks to continue their singles dominance here in the GWA, trying to keep as many title belts as they can. Oh my goodness! Moonlit, thank you very much for the raid. I don't know why I'm not getting the alerts to pop up, but goodness gracious me! Thank you very much for being here. We are about to start the 3rd match of our 2nd of 2 shows. Text buddy, if you gotta go lay down, go ahead, pal. VOD will be available after the show, as per usual. No harm, no foul, buddy. As right now, we see Samoa Joe in the ring with GWA Original, his words, not mine, Matt Robinson, our current Major League Wrestling champion, as we have several promotions belts in our league. Samoa Joe here, not messing around, trying to wrestle one of the singles titles away from the stable Matt Robinson is a part of called The Industry. Nice to see everybody. Nice to see Moon. Nice to see Dex is here. No house flipping tonight? So thanks very much for that raid, Moonlit. Appreciate that. Let me do this too. Dork, you raided me earlier. Oh, it might be on cooldown. Let's pretend that worked. Ah, at least you're hanging with the GTA crew, though. That sounds like a good time. Sorry about that migraine. I've had those. They're never fun. I'll try to keep my voice down. Meanwhile, in the ring, Matt Robinson is going to be looking to hit the pedigree. Samoa Joe has a number of weapons that can put you out, including this spinning power slam. Almost. Solid knee there from the big Samoan.
5 minutes gone.
Had initial success when he first got to GWA in a brief feud with Daniel Bryan, but since then, kind of been left off the cards more often than not as Samoa Joe. Should definitely have put him in there against somebody from the NWA. Maybe they were hurt. Bear it in mind for next week, because we are absolutely having a rematch. Coquina clutch now! Making no bones about it. Samoa Joe just trying to choke him out. Dragging him away from the ropes. Smartly done there. Looking to work another submission hold, but Matt Robinson fends him off, at least momentarily. Robinson there has vicious strikes. Again, going back to this Boston Crab. Oh. Pedigree attempt there, thwarted by Samoa Joe. Alright, I it cooled down enough. Can I do this now? Is this fun? Is this the thing I can do? Haha! I don't know what the cooldown is on that. High-fiving those Raiders. Thanks very kindly. I know I don't mention it very often, but I have, you can do exclamation point commands. I think I got a few Nightbot things. High fives and hugs mostly. Chill ways to say what's up to the chat. Happy to have y'all here. Oh. And don't forget, if you need a pizza, if you're hungry during watching all these athletic contests, don't hesitate to go to Prince of Pepperoni. As you can see our sponsor there on the turnbuckles.
10 minutes gone.
Good. Use promo code Joe to get 20% off your next delivery order. Back to the Coquina clutch, and that is it! Samoa Joe systematically dismantling Matt Robinson in just over 10 minutes. I don't know that he got too far out of the blocks on that one. Joe just kept pressing forward. That is probably the lowest rated match of Matt Robinson's career. But Samoa Joe wasn't messing around, as we have a new MLW champion. Just like that, the industry's grip on GWA gets weaker by one belt, as the unaligned Samoa Joe is our new MLW champion. And I, as you may hear, need to update my my notes. This is the only game I stream that I literally take notes for. Got a clipboard and everything. Got the pencil, or a pencil, but got the pencil for sure. All right. Bronson Reed was upset with his position on the card and wanted a raise in the month prior, like before this show. So we gave him a raise, and we also further rewarded his roster spot with us by granting him a Stardom heavyweight title shot against reigning champion Luchasaurus. I'm just excited to see these two big fellers throw hands. So let's see what they can do. No, it's not accurate. When you do when you create leagues for the Fire Promoter mode, every league gets generated a heavyweight title, a junior heavyweight title, and then like a tag team title and a junior heavyweight tag team title and a 6-person tag team title that you can put into play. What I have done is, over the course of like the first year and a half, have invited various people from other promotions that happen to hold singles gold to my promotion, and then dastardly, heel though I am, I would then play the matches where they defended their titles and have my talent win the titles and then send them on their merry way back to their promotions and keep their titles. So Stardom is currently bankrupt because their two singles champions, the junior and heavyweight belts, have been a part of GWA for quite some time. So that promotion no longer exists in this world, as we have I think we started with about 16 in the world, and no, maybe more. Yeah, 16 I think in the world, and I think 3 companies have already gone out of business. Yeah, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. That's why I made it a point, because I had signed the All Japan champion without him being in All Japan. I made it a point to invite somebody from All Japan to the last show so that they could take their belt back to their promotion. Because I don't want to kill more. I don't want to kill more promotions like that. So I would like to build enough belts in my league so that I can put 5 on the line in like a 10-card show, and then just have like, you know, every other month. Oh my God, burning hammer on the floor for Luchasaurus! What am I talking about booking plans for, where these 2 behemoths are wailing on each other for your entertainment? Kudo driver! Oh, and a big hip toss there from Bronson.
5 minutes gone.
Anywho, yeah, I'm trying to do like one show will have 5 belts, and then the next month we'll have the other 5 belts, so I can go back and forth. That'll also take some of the pressure off some of the champions and stuff. I can take more time building challengers. It's a long-term goal, because again, my roster is only like 22, 23 people deep at this point. Todd Sinclair taking an extended amount of time with that shoelace. Hope he's okay over there. Oh, air raid crash from Luchasaurus. Some exhilarating offense from the 65 million-year-old competitor. Bronson Reed, though, steady as she goes. Another Kudo driver. Bronson Reed pops right back up, but gets fed for a kick to the midsection. Big tail whip there. Caught him in the gut. Boom, and a big kick to the face. Oh, since that burning hammer on the floor, this has been all Luchasaurus. Bronson Reed trying to get back into it with Samoan drop. Able to work Luchasaurus into the corner. Steals this chokeslam finish. 1, 2. No. 2 counts, says referee Todd Sinclair. Into another air raid crash, though. It's the calisthenics that keep him looking so young. Not a day over 40 mil. Yeah, Bronson Reed's got to get his win back if he can get the advantage here, but no, opts to go for a cover, but too close to the ropes. Luchasaurus also gassed. Standing Spanish fly, though. 1, 2. What on earth? Oh, big knee to the gut, and now Luchasaurus takes his time to get his win back. Oh, what a combo there. I've never seen him move so fast.
10 minutes gone.
Ooh, we are 10 minutes deep. Bronson Reed thinks it's just about over. Big clothesline. Another air raid crash. Choke slam. 1, 2, 3. Luchasaurus retains. Bronson Reed put up a heck of a fight, though. And your winner, and still Stardom champion, Luchasaurus. In a tight 11 minutes. Not too shabby there. Oh yeah. Let me now write down. As I said, I got my roster notes up, and as titles are being defended, I am writing next to them, oh yeah, this person owns this belt, and this person owns this belt. So at a glance, I can know how many belts I have and who owns them. Oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 10. We almost have 10. Good gracious me. Alright, so Mustafa Ali, who I forgot to write down, is still your Stardom Junior Champion. Stardom Junior Champion! Alright. Coming up next, though, another in a long line of title matches. I don't know if I did this, but I'm usually pretty anal about it. Okay, now we got the main events, starting with the last half of the card. Thomas Walker, another member of the Industry. A new NXT Heavyweight Champion, facing Shinsuke Nakamura, who we haven't seen since they debuted for GWA in a losing effort against the NWA in that promotional battle. So they took the last month off to, I don't know, get it together, I hope. And now they're here facing Thomas Walker for the NXT title, a belt that Nakamura has previously held. Now, Thomas Walker, known primarily for dirty tactics, I'm not going to lie. They pull out forks, they use weaponry. We do have disqualifications. They do have until 5 to stop using such underhanded tactics, but all of that is perfectly legal on the floor, so look for Thomas Walker to bring things to the outside as quickly as they can. Shinsuke, and we're looking to hit that. Jeez, I forget the WWE name. It isn't like the Bomaye knee strike, or Kinshasa, that's what the WWE called it. Yeah, the Brilliant Devil, Thomas Walker. He's a blatant rule breaker. Oh, and to my surprise, Nakamura the first one to take things to the floor. Perhaps showing no fear of Thomas Walker's underhanded tactics. As you can see there, he immediately grabs a chair, and Todd Sinclair is right there to tell him to break it. To drop it, excuse me. Hits that pay dirt. Wanted to hit it on the chair. Didn't quite get it off as he wanted. Oh. Spin kick against the ropes. Nicely timed by Walker. Oh. Now these two men are just going to slug it out. Nakamura winning with those kicks in the midsection. Nailing that spin kick to the back of the head there. Just trying to set his opponent up for their more tantalizing and impressive offense. See Thomas Walker there just trying to rub Nakamura into the mat, who responds with an armbar, but Walker breaks. Absolutely, you do not want to match the standing game of a Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, another big spin kick there, and an enzigiri. Thomas Walker goes low, drops a headbutt. Try to take advantage of the momentum that he started building with that low blow. All right, thanks for hanging, Bino. You're welcome back anytime. Have a good one. Oh, big knee in the corner. Another enzigiri. Nakamura beginning to establish himself now. Oh, exploder suplex into the corner there. Nakamura starting to tire himself out a little bit. Exploder out of the corner, back into the center of the ring. Allows Nakamura time to catch his breath. Walker on the defensive now. Repositions Nakamura in the center. Going for a quick cover. That, I think, is just to try to wear Nakamura down in the kick-out attempt. Enough to give him a bit of an advantage. So now, working his way back up. Oh! Missed that diving pay dirt he likes to hit. Nakamura sidesteps, but is unable to capitalize further. Nice! Jumping knee! Oh, and a low blow from Nakamura there. Turnabout is fair play, I suppose. I mean, that was one of his, specialty moves in the WWE for a while. So I guess that's why that's in there. Ah! Sister Abigail! We gotta find a better name for that. Oh, rubbing his face into the mat, just grinding his elbow into the other cheek. Oof. Oh, this is the kind of tactics I was talking about. Just grabbing a fork out of his tights. Todd Sinclair's got to do a better job of checking these wrestlers before these matches start. But as you can see, Nakamura now busted wide open. This was his downfall in the match against the NWA superstar. He was busted open early and couldn't recover. As you can see, he is very winded now that he's busted open. He is not doing well with all this blood loss, as Thomas Walker now taking advantage of his dirty work. Missing that pay dirt again. Nakamura able to try to get his breath back. Wasn't able to do so in his last match. Smartly, though, taking his time here. Oh, trading blows with the Brilliant Devil. Oh, loses that exchange. Gets elbowed back to the mat. Walker pulls him back up, though. I would have elected to go for a cover there, but that's just me. Every move of Nakamura takes it out of him. Now that he's bleeding. Oh, Ushigoroshi! Across the knee into the cover! 3, just like that. As we talked about, once Thomas Walker starts using those dirty tactics, once he busted Nakamura open, he could not recover from that blood loss. Just like in his last matchup. Wow. After the Ushigoroshi, all that blood in his eyes, could not find the strength or wherewithal to kick out. Your winner, retaining the NXT title, is Thomas Walker. The Brilliant Devil does it again. Oh, that would be great. Absolutely, we'll get somebody with a helmet in there against him. Coming up next, as the hits just keep on coming. Two big lads duking it out as your GCW champion, Doc Gallows, has not defended this gold in a little bit. Will be taking on, from the Dragon Dojo, Walter. Shockmaster. Yes, absolutely. Shockmaster's helmet versus Thomas Walker's fork. Or we'll put him up in there. Maybe I can get Abdullah. They can go fork for fork. In our next match, as I said, Dragon Dojo's Walter against the unaligned Doc Gallows, defending his GCW title. Gallows likes to get things done in around 10 minutes. Walter will just beat on you unmercifully until he's satisfied, and Walter is never satisfied. That's true. Penta did have that metal spike for a while. So look for these two men to throw heavy leather early and often, and just try to wear the other down, as like I said, within that 10-minute mark. I don't see this going very long. Power for power. Walter's offense is not flashy, but as we've stated, he puts everything he has into every move he does. Doc Gallows, we'll just look at the guy. He's like, what, 6'8"? Mountain of a man. Excellent point there. Yeah, Walter's going to want to hurt his opponent more than anything else. Doc is focused on getting in, getting out, getting paid, and going home. Probably got a few Bud Light Limes cooling in the back. Ooh. That's that big drop kick, but able to counter the suplex and get some distance as Doc Gallows goes to the floor. Here we are, no man's land. Both gentlemen, I believe, are comfortable, though. Oh, vicious headbutt. Unable to follow up. Walter's starting to establish an offensive advantage here. Oh, Doc Gallows returns to the safety of the ring, or so he thinks. As Walter once again counters and sends him to the outside, but he allows him a chance to catch his breath and get back in the ring. Calm, cool, and collected is Walter at most times. Oh, gut check time for the big Austrian. Oh, absorbs that body blow and hits a huge powerbomb out of the corner. 2 count. Todd Sinclair. That surprised the big man. Surprised me as well. Woof. Huge lariat. Follows it up with a side slam. I mean, the true, like, banana hammock type of gear is, you know, like, trunks are still a thing, but, like, Speedos? I don't think people are wearing that type of gear anymore. Well, it's like short shorts that they used to wear that used to ride up people's bums. People still wear trunks, though, yeah. Oof. Both these men slugging it out, exchanging clotheslines. Your champion Gallows getting the better of that exchange. Yeah, unless it's for a comedy thing, like a Dunchuck or Dino. He's got a Speedo on underneath his various layers of gear, but... Oh, a big neck crank suplex there. Or like Michael Nakazawa, the guy that oils himself up a lot, that's in AEW. He probably does a Speedo or the guy gimmick thing too, I think, at points. Yeah, maybe Angel Garza. He's got real tight pants. He's got the tightest of tight pants. Just Garza. Doc Gallows, big boot there. Just trying to body Walter back in the middle of the ring, but gets butterfly suplexed. Backing toward the corner. Walter taking a breath, but eats a Gallows pole. 2. Oh, the 9.5 minute mark. It's like Gallows has an alarm set. See if we can pass this threshold. Oh, here we are. Here we are past 10 minutes. Walter now, huge backdrop. What a suplex. Folds the big man up. Falls up with a chop. Just bullies him over. What's he setting up for? Gets hit with a second Gallows pole. 2, 3. Ooh, it took him 55 extra seconds. But Doc Gallows with the second Gallows pole puts away Walter to retain his championship. The GCW champion, Doc Gallows, successful. As we thought, it wasn't going to last long with those two big men slugging it out. GCW, Doc Gallows. Man, oh man. All right, now for the two biggest prizes in the GWA, the newly signed, debuting Darby Allin is here to take on Pentagon Jr. for the GWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. Let's get down to the ring. I know I have a user-created version of the coffin drop off the top rope as his finish, so he at least has that. What else Darby will do in here, I don't know. There's not too many things he can be throwing himself off of. We'll see how things go. As a very spry, very athletic, very eager, very energetic Darby Allin is in there with the Pentagon Jr., the man who feels no fear, experiences cero miedo. This Pentagon Jr., your current GWA Junior champ. Well, I believe in it. If you believe in the power of Darby Allin to find something to jump off of, he absolutely has a chance to win this. Pentagon will be looking to spike him with the Cradle Pile Driver or the Penta Driver. One or the other. Darby Allin will be looking to bodily hurl himself at Pentagon with all his might for a coffin drop. Trading rudimentary holds back and forth to open up this contest thus far. Interesting. What is this? Interesting submission move out of Pentagon here. Oh, big chop there. Still exchanging more preliminary offense. More of a feeling each other out sort of period. As you can see, Darby going back to that slam. Trying to work the arm. Into the corner, but quickly out. You'll notice that the speed advantage will definitely be in the camp of Darby Allin. Back to that arm. He's not the type, is Allin, that will specifically wear down a body part, because he's just going to hit you with everything he has as often as he can. And, oh, backslide there! 1. Ooh, just a 1 count. That coffin drop, doesn't matter what he's been working on for the match. You get hit with that, you're just going to get the wind knocked out of you, regardless. So Darby Allin just goes for broke. That's his style. Doesn't always pay off there, as you see Pentagon winning that strike exchange. Missing the timing off that. move off the ropes, though. Gut check time for Darby Allin. Pentagon trying to keep the advantage, trying to keep the overall offensive flow working the way he wants it. Super kick! 2 count. Moon, thanks very much for the raid. Thanks for being here. Have a great night. Welcome back anytime. Thrilled to see you. Have a good one. Oh, another super kick. Center of the ring this time. Hooks the leg. Oh, almost does Darby in without even a coffin drop attempt. But he survives and fights on. Penta now. Suplex. Reverses off the ropes. Gets the timing down at a nice clothesline. Figure 4. Leg cross pinning predicament there. Penta tells him to bring it on. Oh! Gets his back cracked. Oh! Deadlift German with the bridge. Almost gets the job done. Super kick. Cooks the leg again. Center of the ring. No! Darby kicks out again. What Hart goes up top. Oh, doesn't have enough time. He was thinking coffin drop. Didn't have enough time to pull it off, though. Ooh, things are getting tense. Darby's got a hit. Oh, dear. Package pile driver, but he pops right back up. Oh, into the Penta driver. One into the other. And Pentagon puts away Darby Allin. He had a chance to go for the coffin drop and elected not to. That turned out to be the difference. He couldn't get the advantage back offensively. Pentagon rolls through 2 devastating finishing maneuvers in a row. Finishes them off with a Hurricane driver. Excuse me, it's not quite the Penta one. The Penta one is the Penta driver's from behind. But a Hurricane driver is the difference. Darby Allin showed heart. Showed determination, showed courage, showed that he's not quite ready to be GWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. Pentagon retains, building a bit of a legacy now as he's 4 or 5 months deep into that championship reign. But coming up, our final match for the evening, your main event for the GWA title. The champion, David Houston, representing the industry, and its leader, Jack Howard, puts the GWA title on the line against the leader of the newly formed Dragon Dojo, Daniel Bryan. Pardon me that my, yeah, it's a cradle Michinoku from behind though, so it like, he hooks them, he hooks both arms like a tiger suplex to lift them off the ground first, and then you you curl them forward from that, I think. It's kind of like, I think Quiet Storm used to do a version of it. Anywho, Daniel Bryan, David Houston, GWA title. Need I say more? Your referee for this, Todd Sinclair. Daniel Bryan in full WrestleMania 30 mode, I guess? I forget the debut of the Woolly Boots. I feel like it was 30. Looking to unseat David Houston as champion, who right away hits an Angel's Wings. What a way to start the contest. Wins the test of strength and throws Daniel Bryan to the middle of the ring. David Houston so far having his way with the challenger. Oh yeah, Penta Driver has the, yeah, because that's, Penta Driver has the one arm pump and the pump handle. Yeah, because that helps like guide them over, right? Helps them tuck their head. I forget how it works, isn't it? It looks real devastating, but also real safe at the same time. David Houston with his version of the Paradise Lock. So you can see if you're actually seated on your opponent and pulling back on their limbs, there's actually a little bit of legitimacy to that move. Looking for a second Angel's Wings countered into a roll-up, but way too early to even get a 1 count. A count of 0. Or a no count there for Daniel Bryan. He's trying to turn the tide in his favor. Offensively, defensively, Buckle up. This is going to be the match of his life if he's going to unseat David Houston, who is arguably one of the best performers in the history of this company. After a long run as junior champion, now is our heavyweight champion. Let's see what he can do with the title, and this is first defense. Daniel Bryan took exception to the formation of the Industry, the stable that David Houston is a part of. As part of their reason for forming was that they felt, as the 4 original members of the GWA roster, that they were too long been overlooked as the pillars of the company. And Daniel Bryan, being the only other roster member to be on the debut show not to be in the Industry, took exception to being left off that list and decided, that's fine, I'll just find some training partners, and so founded Dragon Dojo with Daichi Hashimoto and Walter to this point. They are absolutely looking for a 4th member to match in sheer numbers the presence of the Industry. Will the Industry retain its grip on the biggest belts in this league? Oh, Dragon Sleeper over the American Dragon, Daniel Bryan, be able to bring it to the Dragon Dojo. Well, quick punch there. I missed that chant too. I also miss him doing his I have to 5 ref. That's also why we have 5 counts for DQ. For any type of DQ in this league is a full 5 count in honor of Daniel Bryan. A second Angel's Wings! That's how he opened the match. It's look how he wanted to end it, but Daniel Bryan popped up real quick there. Whoa, duck that! Beautiful underhook, belly to belly. Uses his opponent's weight against him. Waiting for Daniel Bryan to get up now. Drop kick to the chest off the top. Big missile drop kick. Misses the roll up. Hits a suplex though. Working Daniel Bryan to the middle of the ring. Get a nice clean pin there. Drop kicks him low. Daniel Bryan gets up. Trying to fight back now. Kicks to the midsection. Works his way around to the front of his opponent. Counters a suplex. Chin breaker. Up goes Houston. Moonsault. 1, 2. Almost pins Daniel Bryan. What a moonsault. Going again for that suplex. Hits it this time. Takes a bit of a breather. Lets Daniel Bryan get back to his feet. Northern Lights too close to the ropes. Houston gets a leg under. Back into the middle now. Drop kick low. Got Daniel Bryan back in the center of the ring. Back to the legs again. Trying to take out Daniel Bryan's best offensive weapon. Those powerful kicks of his. Oh, back to the knees again. Goes David Houston. Excellent strategy from the champion. Now just a slugfest. Enziguri from Daniel Bryan gets the better. Waits for Houston to get back up to drop him again. Oh, upper kick. God, I love that move. That looks so cool. David Houston, though, unable to capitalize. Both men up. Back to square one as Daniel Bryan creates a little time and distance so he can take a breather. Both men now squaring off once again in the ring. David Houston suplex into the corner. Oh, buzzsaw kick from Daniel Bryan. Into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, I thought he knocked him out. 2.9. Steals his forward-facing chokeslam. Well, what? It is some sort of, is that kind of a chicken wing? That's nasty looking. But it doesn't get the job done. Surprised David Houston, though. Oh, into the S-lock. Close to the ropes, but not quite. David Houston trying to reach out. Gotta break the hold. Manages to do so, but he is feeling it. Daniel Bryan feeling the momentum now. Oh, goes for the S-lock, but it's countered. David Houston makes his way back to his feet. The champion is reeling. Trying to get back into it. Hits a slam and now appealing to the crowd. I don't know if that's wise, but he hits his patent roll up. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. He's won championship matches with that before. Buzzsaw kick. Up to the top. Daniel Bryan with that big diving headbutt. Into the cover. 1, 2. No, just a 2. Off the ropes. Running knee. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No. Another 2. David Houston. What heart he's showing here. Never take anything away from his athletic ability. A third Angel's Wings. That could be the difference there. Reversed into the corner. David Houston now setting him up in the tree of woe. Working on that knee. Vicious punches to the knee. Armbreaker DDT, that's usually a setup to the S-lock. Drags him away from the ropes. Can't get the lock cinched in. David Houston up the ropes. Moonsault, too close. Goes up again. Moonsault to the back. A third time. Moonsault to the back again. Brian's up. Brian's up. Drop toe. What's he going for here? Running knee to the head again. Oh God, 1, 2. No. David Houston creating some time. Closing the distance by diving out of the ring on the Daniel Bryan. Both men turning things up as we approach the 20th minute. Oh, he's trying to get him disqualified, but that doesn't work on the floor. Angel's Wings. Choke slam. Face first choke slam. What was that called? The Deep Impact? When Akira Tawa used to do it, I think. Deep Impact?
20 minutes gone.
Houston back into the ring. Telling the crowd this is it. Might be spending too much time pandering to them, but Daniel Bryan lets them do it. So he can work the arm. Now they're going at it tooth and claw once more. Big enziguri. Can't get the lock in again. David Houston countering the S-lock at every opportunity. Upper kick. Daniel Bryan's up, but he's wobbly. Oh, Northern Lights, but again, too close to the ropes. This is any man's match, and it's going back and forth. Another moonsault to the back. Off the ropes again. Hits the big knee, but he can't capitalize in time. Yes, now he does. Hooks the leg, 2. No. What is it going to take for Daniel Bryan to put David Houston down and out? Off the ropes, drop toe hold. Yes, lock. This has got to do it. Ring the bell, says Todd Sinclair. We got a new champion. Daniel Bryan once again on top of the mountain. What a match. Yeah, you're darn right that was perfect. You're darn right that was perfect. Holy Moses. Now, the finishing sequence is essentially like when the audience believes that the next major move can win a match. The finishing sequence of this match was like the last half of it. That was awesome. Woo! What a way to go out for this week. Let's end the event. That's right, we have a new GWA champion. We have a new MLW champion. And we packed in almost 45,000 people. A flawless show, they say. I mean, to me, I look at it and I say there's room for improvement. But 88.6, that's a real good grade. Oh, Colby Carino and Delilah Doom are the GCW Junior Tag Team Champions. That's their only other title change this month. Congratulations to them. Wow. Wow, we made bank on that one. Oh, NXT is interested in working with us. Let me write that down. Nope, those are all real numbers. No, we do not. Because it's all factored into how much we make. Yeah. NXT wants to dance. NXT wants to dance. They don't want to, they normally don't want to have anything to do with us. But if NXT is calling us out, which is essentially what this means, it means they're interested in working with us. But if they're calling us out, I might do a competition against them. What? Oh yeah, it's the end of the second year, I forgot. All right, let's take a look at how we did. Yep, at the end of the year, we made $6 million this year. We started the year with $500,000, and we ended it with just over $6.5 million. So I'm cool with that. Where are we? Do you see us? Number 6! We are the number 6 promotion in the world! based on overall. So everybody started out kind of where they would have been positioned in real life. Mind you, WWE and NXT are two separate things. NXT is falling off. DDT is on the come up. I'm on the come up. All Japan and Noah are falling. Ooh. No, the places where I have their belts not doing so hot. Okay, let's check. Let's see what we can actually do. Look at this. We have the best gym. I'm super happy with that. We are like last place in terms of worldwide popularity, but we are crushing it in terms of assets. 12 out of really 12th for title belts. That means we have a bunch of belts, but they don't have as much prestige as they could have. We are number 2 in terms of wrestlers. I don't know if that's number or quality or some combination thereof, but we have an amazing talent roster here in the GWA, and we do everything we can to make sure that our facilities keep them fighting fit. Okay, look at that. Now we have a good projection. See, there we were in the first year. Now we're number 12th in all these. Look at in rankings. In the first year, we were dead last, and then we went up 1 by the end of the first year, and then at the end of the second year, we're in the top 10 of promotions worldwide, and that is all absolutely crazy that the popularity doesn't change, but in terms of like actual quality of promotion, we're doing great. That hasn't quite translated into super success yet, but we're still absolutely, we're growing slowly but surely. Let's keep the momentum. Perfect. We're still doing well. Like, we're still selling out 40,000 seat arenas in America every month. Yay! 6th place. Respectable finish. Whoa! Kenny King just left Ring of Honor. President of Noah invited us to their company party. Yeah, we'll go there. Why not? A little mingling can go a long way. So that means Noah. Oh, we have to do new sponsors. Oh dear, oh dear. The corner store. Oh, is that the only choice we have? Okay. Welcome, Shiroku Market. Their market share may be small, but they have locations nationwide. Their handmade lunch boxes fly off the shelves. Cool! I don't like the 2-year term, but I'll take it. Oh, that was our main one now. Oh no, wait. We have a year left. Thick Rick. Their long beef jerky is perfect for intense. Yeah, that's good enough. Thick Rick. Jumbo Mart. Oh dear, average match evaluation must be 50 or more. We're fine. Oh, they all have sort of conditions, like if we start putting on poopy matches. Yeah, lunch boxes. I would hope for like little cookie packs, and then I would do like McDonald's land cookies, except with like the faces of our people. Training expeditions costs are cut. I'm trying to look for low. I mean, they're all 2-year deals. I'm just gonna. Jumbo Mart's fine, and Xanturus is fine. Okay, sorry, 1-minute parking, but $300 a month doesn't really help me that much. Okay, our main sponsor is Shiroku Mart. Okay, we're making $1,000 more than we were last time. Oh, ice cream bars would be great too. So happy to be on Thick Rick's team. I can't wait to see what the ring looks like now, because they're going to have a different sponsorship. Let me just do all my repairs quick, and then I can sign off. I just like remembering to do that immediately, so I don't want to say waste time, but I just like to make sure it's done. As it looks like, as we book cards from here on out, that they're going to take a lot longer than they used to. Now that we can fill out a whole show, especially if they're going to be 20 to 30 minute title matches. Me oh my oh. Yeah, we sold out of everything. That's what I like to see. We'll worry about that later, because it's good to make the merchandise after you book the venue, so you know how many people are showing up and stuff. Nobody was unhappy. I don't want to look for any new talent at the moment, because we can take care of that next week, because you know I'm going to be playing GWA ad infinitum. Like, I'm going to be playing this thing until the wheels fall off, or until like my computer essentially evaporates. So, with all that being said, I'd like to say to everyone, that's going to be all for me for today. And I want to thank everybody for watching, no matter where or when you happen to be. I'm wishing everybody out there chill vibes, and for the moment, non-contact high fives. If you find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G, Rad Gnarly, saying so long for now. Now I'm going to be back tomorrow night to try a new game that tells me I only have one shot to beat it. But until then, TTFN. Let's see if we can find... Oh, I don't have anybody live here to raid. It's a late one tonight. But thanks everybody for chilling. I appreciate being raided myself if I haven't shouted out. Dork Chop, Moonlit again. That was amazing. Thanks everybody for being here. Yeah! If you haven't put a face to the voice before, how's everybody doing? It's your Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, right here, improving and doing a piss poor job of it. So I'm gonna hit my stop button soon. Thanks again for chilling, and I'll see you next time, which is tomorrow night. And if not, thanks for being here anyway. Peace.